Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Wayward Arcadium Episode 7. It's been a long day. Our Wayward Arcadium Episode 7. Wow, it's brain.
Got in one.
Yeah. So today is Parents' Day, and in order to make sure that we had enough time to kind of have a little bit of everyone's special, especially this will probably be a two-parter, so we'll see you next week as well for the rest of today's episode. But I wanted to do the introductions first, do a little disclaimer, and then do a recap and get right into it. So we're going to start off with Aubrey. Please tell us who you are, who you are playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Aubrey. You can usually find me everywhere on the internet at Mad Queen Cosplay, and I play Aurora Doyle, your local soft girl changeling witch with the murderous owl, and both her pronouns are she, her.
Heck yeah. Next up, we have Makai. Makai, tell them who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello. Tonight I will be playing Greta D. Stone Basin. Our pronouns are they. My pronouns specifically are they, he. Greta's pronouns are they, she. In both cases, the given one, she, he, she, respectively. Okay, nothing terrible, but they. That's where it's at. That's the sweet spot right there.
Love it. Good to know it. That being said, next up we got Aki. Please, Aki, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her. And I am playing Sarnai Ailta Shma, whose pronouns are he, they, and they are your sad boy, sad poetry of a
So
clown. Tiefling, fletchling, summoner, wizard. That's so much, including their name. Oof. What a winded lad.
What a hottie.
All right, well, next up, Fee, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hi, my name is Fee, Finny, Finn, all of the above. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Hiro Kitsugane, your local F-boy, for the sake of the parents being there today. Your local F-boy Kitsune, who has a very magical ukulele that he loves almost as much as he probably loves all of the people on his team.
That's
I know,
gay.
it was very cute, wasn't it? I didn't mean anything. No,
But the ukulele did.
Ukulele did.
I know.
Next up, Dusty. Dusty, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I am Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm playing Aldwin Sanchez, Halfling, Donzi, Magus, Cleric, Baker of Breads, Slayer of Poop Rats, and
You were gonna
all
say poop
around.
rats.
I did say poop rats. I slayed poop rats.
I did not think you were gonna say poop rats.
Nobody ever
Okay.
expects the poop rats.
Exactly. What else would Aldwin slay? And
What else?
just all around a friend.
Well, it sounds great. Everyone
A
needs a
homie.
friend. A homie, indeed. And
Tried
homies
and
have
true.
homies. That being said, my name is PJ McGaw. I am the GM for Wayward Arcadium and Nat 20 Productions official here on Twitch. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing everyone and everything in between, including everyone's parents. So yeah.
Does that mean your daddy? Is that what's happening today? Am I off the show now?
I'm gonna neither
There's a quick recasting notice.
nor deny. Look, I'm not your daddy. I'm not your daddy. But I think
technically, if
we're all
being
someone's
honest
daddy.
here, if we're being honest here, PJ is not only daddy, but he is also mommy.
Parental units.
Mommy, sorry.
Thank you.
Mommy?
Mommy, sorry. Mommy,
Sorry.
sorry. Mommy, sorry.
Mommy?
You guys have no idea. Okay, so I was like the first one in to the chat,
Mhm.
and then PJ was like trying to get like their like flannel, but they were also standing up, and I got full titty in the face. And I was
Full
like, what?
Tasteful side boob. It was
Yeah.
So
delectable.
mommy-
You weren't the only one. I was right there.
Oh
Setting
no.
this
no.
thing up.
PJ, I think Hiro's mom should come. Just saying. I feel like it's mommy time. I'm switching. I know, very short
Yeah,
notice, but I'm switching
same,
around.
actually.
Okay.
I
Okay.
hope everyone's having a great night in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope so
Oh,
too.
right, we're on
'cause
Oh,
stream.
I'm sure that if you enjoy this, you will enjoy what's about to come.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, before we get into the recap, I want to do a quick little announcement. Or not more like it's a thing. Small trigger warning. These next episodes, this one and next one, are going to be handling the issues of families, some broken families, some toxic families. And if that's something that's kind of hard to listen to, we hope that you stick around and still enjoy the adventure and still enjoy the comedy and understand that even though we may say some silly things and some goofy jokes, we may have some fun adventures, we're not trying to make light of broken families at all. In fact, we're hopefully not only taking upon this story arc and drama to better live it and better handle it in our own lives, but to also normalize the conversation of ending generational trauma and family issues as a whole. So if you're willing to laugh with us and go on an adventure with us, hopefully we can all walk away feeling a little lighter, a little better, and maybe solving this issue for the next generation. That being said, hopefully you'll give us the rest of your time for the next 2 episodes, because we're about to do the recap and then get into it. So last week, what did you miss? Yo, Fee ate a poop mushroom and lost her mind going high as a kite. But more than that,
No, I didn't. I
That's pretty much
didn't.
what
Already
happened.
wrong, PJ. I didn't eat anything. Hero licked it. Hero
Oh,
licked
It's
okay.
a
it.
form
It
of
was not.
ingestion, ergo.
It was not eating. No, I need to protect my boy. He did not nom that poop mushroom. He licked it delicately.
He slurped.
I feel
slurped.
like that's somehow worse.
Like a popsicle.
Why?
just
Why is that? Oh my god! I'm just gonna. No, you're all wrong. You're just jealous because Hero got high.
I
Well,
mean,
now that
I
we're
saved
just-
some for later. Like, I don't know.
The wiper.
yeah. Well, now that we've officially poked fun at Fee, and Fee, thank you for being such a good sport. We picked up exactly where we left off the episode before that. They're in the sewers trying to complete their first field assignment class, basically a pass-fail, to see if they could work together as adventurers and get credits. They found some magic items hidden in some bacterial bioluminescent lichen and fungus. They also stumbled upon the other group of students that they were going to be competing in with this assignment, unbeknownst to them who the group was. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, I flipped a coin to see which team of predetermined NPCs it was going to be. And this team was the one with our good golden retriever boy, Gwendol. Also there with Parrish Wilmanax, who had the duel with Gritta a few nights before it. And Iron Arm, the dwarf rustler, and Pickles, aka Pickus Bing Bong, the Goblin Cavalier. After a intense chase, running through a lot of very disturbing and unfortunate traps that you would find in a sewer, they eventually won the right to face off of the Plague Mischief, this giant rat demon causing all the problems in the sewers. They survived and they passed their class. They got their credit, and with that, it's been about some days since then. And this, as we're going to pick up episode 7 with Parents' Day. But first things first, I want to get the morning announcements music, and we'll get this going right away.
Tony Marmor!
Good morning, you freaking legends, you! I'm the voice that's your choice, Cooney Marmor, and I'm here to tell you how it is and what it is. And everyone out there, I'm so excited to welcome your family to Parents' Day here at the Arcana Miriam and wonderful Absalom. If you're enjoying a good time with your folks, then let them know it. Let yourself show it. Are you eating the books? Are you yeeting the books? Because my dude, you look so strong. And I know that brain is even stronger. So do your best, be on your best behavior. And parents, please, no blood duels in the center of the courtyard. We've had issues in the past. Look, I may be a small halfling, but if I see parents getting feisty, I will put you down. That being said, everyone have a great time. And I know my mom is out there somewhere being absolutely proud of her gorgeous little boy. That's me. I'm Mama's golden little boy. You know what? I'm damn proud of it. So everyone, have a great Parents' Day. And slay, slay, slay. I love you, everyone. Cooney Marmer, taking the volume to 11, sending your eardrums right to heaven. You have a great freaking day, my legends. Cooney Marmer, out.
I need to buy that man a fucking drink.
I need to give him like
look at my
600
son.
melatonin. Just maybe a Xanax. Like that, man. Too much.
You wouldn't believe it. We live like next door to each other. He snores like a fucking chainsaw. It's insane.
You know what? He's Mama's golden boy, so I believe it.
Honestly, sometimes I hear him doing vocal warm-ups in his sleep. It's kind of entertaining.
In his sleep.
That's impressive.
Right?
So he just never shuts up.
No, but like a lot of times it just ends up as this like low moment. It's like asthma.
Ah. Anyways, I think I saw someone that I don't want to see, so I'm gonna hide for the rest of forever. Have fun, guys.
All right. So with the morning announcements done, and Cooney Marmer fashion, I forgot to say his loving catchphrase, which is welcome to the community. And you can't have a community without you and I and it. Why? Because teamwork makes the dream work, and we're all in it together. So with that, you are brought to. We're not gonna have a dance break. We don't have time. So we're brought to kind of the same place you were on your very first day, which it's kind of crazy how it's been almost like 2 months since the first day. And it feels like it's been both a year and a half and 2 weeks at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
In this room, you see a bunch of students and you see these massive forms that is their parents. It is this hodgepodge of bodies. And in fact, this area is easily double capacity, as you are all given instruction from the Archdean herself to go about your daily activities. This is designed so that you and your parents can check in on your education so that they can feel that their money and of course their children are safe, forming the future. And also so that you can have some time with people that you may not have seen the past 3-4 months that, maybe you're used to seeing more frequently. So go forth and have a great day of class. And with that, you see your families. So
Here.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Really quickly, I think
Mm.
either right before we got in the halls or like while we're there, Alwyn would have little individually wrapped buns for everyone and would like give them to him. It's like, so I had a feeling this may be just a little stressful today. So I made these buns. I did some like alchemical work and they're serene buns. So if you're feeling stressed, just munch on this really quick. You'll be feeling great. It also has
Thanks,
lavender and
stress.
honey in them.
Mhm.
Getting so
Mhm.
stressed.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
great. He takes it and he's like, thank you, and then immediately tries to hide behind any student that he can find to like escape the gaze of whoever showed up for Parent Day.
Mm.
That's what Hero is doing. I don't know how y'all are dealing with your trauma. That's how Hero
Uh-huh.
chooses ignorance and avoidance.
Mm.
Try hiding behind Aldwin.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, she can't see me. 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 If I can't see her, she can't see me. It worked for the baby in Ice Age. It's gonna work for me.
I don't think you could. I'll try to extend my Kafka. Maybe you can hide behind. I'm sorry.
I can be so small if I want to be.
Okay.
You would all notice Aurora looks a little bit different than she usually does. Like, she's wearing a very, very nice dress. One that's would not usually be in her like usual thing to wear. It doesn't have like star motifs or anything on it. It's very nice, but it definitely looks like it wasn't like her choice.
Mm.
Her hair is up completely, like they do in Taldor, and very. You also don't see Pebble,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
but she's wearing her
There's a
bag,
story.
and occasionally the bag is like wiggling.
oh, okay. It's like, is Pebble the dad?
No.
I've never seen Pebble and your father in the same place.
This is true.
Insane.
You've also never seen her father.
That's
mean-
Well.
also true.
Well,
Trying to,
Mhm.
start some theories the same.
All right. So, who wants to meet their parents or family member first? Okay. And this is what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. We got 5.
We're gonna
I'm going to roll a
initiative.
d6. I'm going to roll a
Mhm.
d6. If it's
We
a
roll
6, we're going to
initiative.
roll it again.
but someone would take the bullet. I'll take it.
So, as you're all
Probably me.
hanging out together, you hear a voice. It's very familiar to Aurora. The voice kind of breaks over the people. Oh, my daughter. Oh, my daughter. There you are. Yes, there you are. There. Oh, splendiferous. It's great to see you. Stand up straight, straighter, straight like an arrow.
Yep.
There you go.
Mhm.
That's how we. Yes, that's the Doyle way. Straight forward all the way. Yes, very good. My charming daughter. You see this elf wearing.
Daddy.
You see this elf wearing wonderful like robes and layers and vests. If you need to do a face match to get a good vibe off this individual, consider Jude Law as Dumbledore in the recent flicks.
Daddy.
Okay.
A little bit of a beard going on, not quite the full beard, but like a little bit of a beard. Definitely Jude Law's face and elf ears. As he kind of looks at you, he puts a hand on your shoulders and goes, "There she is, my perfect little daughter. I'm sure you're doing very well. Yes,
Yes, of course.
great,
Wonderfully.
great, wonderful."
Do you want to
And
have a
they all-
stepfather, Aurora? Just asking
Well-
for.
Ay, Dios mío.
And I'm guessing they're challenging you. Yes, it's dreadful, this place. They think they have education, but they don't. Are they challenging you?
As much as they can. I mean, I'm learning new subjects that I've not touched before, so those are a bit of a challenge. But other than that, doing great.
Well, I know that there's not much that can challenge you, and anything that can challenge you, you will overcome. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
Great, great. Well, I will be watching you in all your classes, making sure that you are definitely being challenged. And I hope so, because quite frankly, I could do anything these teachers could do twice as better and twice as fast. So let's see what you've learned, young lady.
Yes,
Oh, he's
yes.
so humble. Oh, I see where you get it from, Aurora.
Has he met Professor Maro yet?
He proceeds to kind of walk around. You see one of his ears twitching as his right eye glows. The sigil in his eye glows, and he goes, "Precious daughter,
Yes.
that filthy little air demon isn't around here flirting about, is he?"
No, Pebble is not around. She like pushes like the owl as it's trying to keep like poke its head out of the bag. Just he's not around.
You, Aurora, just for giggles, give me a perception check as Pebbles is muttering something inside your backpack.
Okay. That's gonna be an 18.
18.
Oh, thank God.
You can just hear Pebbles kind of mutter out,
Oh, I'm
mutter
awesome.
into the bag. "You feeling strong, old man? I'll take you to the tree early. I know you sleep.
Well, just give me a reason. Just give me a reason.
Hold me back. Hold me back." And he's just like bouncing through the bag. And then your dad says, "Wonderful. Don't mind me. It's like I'm not even here." And then he that sigil in his eye, he wipes his finger off like that. You can see the sigil now on his eyeball still, or from his eyeball still on his fingers. And he places it on your shoulder. He goes, "Marked with love, so I know where you go at all times. My
that's
precious
creepy.
little
Jesus
girl."
Christ.
Greta says that like actually.
Marked with love.
That is fucking weird.
Eye boogers for love.
I think as they walk
And
away, I'll
you
just be
get
like,
a little sleep kernel, and you get a little sleep kernel.
"Aurora, are you
So
okay?"
he basically casts arcane sigil on
Mhm.
you from
Yep.
the arcane sigil in his eye, and after marking you with an arcane spell, he just goes, I'll give you some space. I know it's important for parents to give their children their imagined freedoms. Bye." And then he just kind of toodles off.
And immediately, as soon as he's out of sight, she just goes, collapses like, oh god.
That was as straight as I could see you standing.
It's just straighter than I'll ever
Sitting
be.
there.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it's straighter than any of our sexualities. Good for you, Aurora.
I think
I try.
I think I no. I'm just Sigil. They could. Are you okay? Do I need to make you more buns?
Yes, that bun. Where is it? She hasn't
Not
eaten it
really
yet,
that.
but she's
Yeah, you
thinking
should
about it.
probably-
Does
Yeah.
your
Do you like some mushrooms?
No,
Nuts?
goodness.
No.
No, not from the shitter,
Hey, you
please.
got rid of those.
Aurora.
Got rid of some of them, but I grabbed a lot. My dad takes a lot of fucking shrooms.
Huh.
Aurora,
glad he's in here.
do you need a place to keep your pebble in that isn't on your person, in your bag?
Maybe, but I can't guarantee he'll stay there.
Oh, he'll stay there if he's with Naga.
Oh,
That's like what, 7 feet of noodle and vice grip. So I mean, she's over there. I point to like a tree
Mhm.
where Dog is just chilling. It's like we can just put Pebble there for now. It's not like your parental unit does not look too pleased that you have a familiar, and neither is mine. So
yeah.
familiar
I
is in
mean,
the tree.
first time I ever summoned Pebble, he almost destroyed the entire lab.
Well then.
Ah,
So,
Alright.
you
Hold up
know,
his ass and
makes
died.
sense.
they just don't get along. I keep them separated.
I mean, I could hold on to Pebble.
Now,
I worry for your safety if you do.
It's
I
fine.
mean,
I'm
we
great
can
with
we
animals.
can stuff him in the ukulele and see how Jason likes him.
Maybe they could write a song together.
They could.
I think Pebble might be the one thing to kill Jason.
Again?
Oh
Again?
no!
Again?
Pebble would invent death metal.
He would.
No,
I'd
Pebble-
probably actually
Death metal
ready
with
to hear
I-
Jason
Pebble-
wrote
vocalist
death
of
metal
Jason
album.
Derulo, please.
I
Sorry,
mean-
Jason of House Rulo.
Jason of House Rulo might come out with a death metal album. You don't know. Featuring Pebble on every single soundtrack.
I'm not gonna lie. Could you imagine how much fire that would be to have like that kind of auto-tune pop dance stuff with like the heavy drums, guitar, and vocals of like
Mhm.
death metal, power metal? Oh, that would slap.
I'm
Let's be
here
Heavy
real
metal
here.
plus
Yeah.
Rulo.
you're
I'm just
preaching to
saying
the
my
choir, my
ukulele is
guy.
open for any for any tiny bird that may wanna go inside.
Okay, so I pre-rolled the next parent to make an appearance. As you're all talking, you hear this very loud voice, larger than life. There's a bit of a rattle to it. It's a rattle that has come with years of loud, boisterous talking, the occasional drinking, but then it fades with a soft wheeze, like this gentleman is also capable of great silence and warmth. You see kind of walking up to you with that kind of 3-step hobble of an old man with a cane, an individual with salt, kind of like a salty brown, salt and pepper gray hair. There it
There you
is.
go.
And a beard to match. He's probably standing about, I'm going to say about 2.5 to 3 feet tall. He's got one eye that's just covered in glyphs, hunched over. You see what looks like a giant log on his back, kind of latched around him with a bunch of other like magical accoutrement. And he just comes in and you see him, Mijo, mira, I made it. Hey, good to see you, mijo. You look so strong already. I bet.
Voila.
He grabs you by the bicep. Oh, you're so strong. I bet. Well, you're like a strong bull now. Look at
See,
you.
Mira,
Yes.
yes. Good to see you. Glad you can make it.
Oh, of course, of course. Hey, listen, I cleared some things from my schedule. I bought a trip out here. It was great. And I figured while I'm in town, I'll see the sights. We'll go have a drink later. We'll start
Yeah.
cooking together like we used to.
Oh yeah, you know what? I started this new kind of cooking. All the baking you taught me, I've found like some magic in it. And actually, you know what? It tastes pretty good.
Oh, this is good. Yeah. I think that together we could probably show these people a thing or two about what really living is. Yeah, it's not just monsters under your bed. It's also food in your mouth.
Yes. mean, I miss you, Abuelo. This would be great. We could show there's one of the teachers I think you should really meet because they're very surprised by all the cooking, and so I think it would be really great.
Ooh. Hey, well, anyone my Mijo wants me to meet, I will meet them. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Just lean over to the group and just say, I would fucking die for Abuela.
He turns, like you see his little halfling ear like perk, goes, you would die for me? No. You have so much life to live.
Let that happen.
I will die for you. I have many heroing years behind me. I don't need them anymore. You take them. You take them.
Oh, well, yes. So these are
Time's grabbing 'em
my
out of the
friends.
air.
I've met them beginning of the year. They're really all great people, and yeah, I think they would probably love some of your stories, including that one. Hiro, you like barding. He has stories you wouldn't believe.
Oh, let me tell you about the time I killed a giant monster with no eyes, but he had 10 mouths in his hands.
Ooh.
He was very grabby, but at the end of it, he choked on what he couldn't handle, if you know what I mean.
He sounds like a real
kicked his
handful.
ass. Abuelo beat him down.
Hero immediately slowly pulls out his ukulele. He's like, I know how to write a song about that.
Abuelo was too much to handle. I showed him. Oh, okay. But no. You need to go grow. You need to grow up by yourself. I'll tell you what, mijo. I will be watching.
Mhm.
You do whatever you're going to do. If you have time, we'll go get a drink later. And if you want to cook, I'd love to meet your friend. That would be so good.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. I'll see you around. I'll let you know what's how the day goes.
Of course. All right, everyone. It was a pleasure meeting you. And he just kind of walks away. And again, a loud rattling call of goodbye as he's about maybe 30, 40 feet out of earshot. You can still hear him as he's yelling goodbye. All right. Next up. I've already done this person. Okay. We're going to put that to the side. No, I'm going to do it now. Everything suddenly gets extremely tense all around you. You can feel anxiety gripping your lungs in a stranglehold as a dark, smooth voice begs for your attention. Boy, are these your friends? I brought you here so that you would excel as you are supposed to, not make friends with vagabonds. Sanai, please introduce me to your friends.
Vagabonds.
Vagabonds.
That is an SAT word.
I think it's in one of my
Oh my god, SAT.
I don't know what that means, but at this rate, I would if you preferred you just call me a slur.
Sarnai, who is, for the record, Sarnai is dressed. Usually Sarnai's quite prim and proper in their dressing. This is like as if I were going to maybe a ball, like, or at least like to the untrained eye. I'm very, very prim, even more proper. I've invented a new word for cleanliness.
Godliness.
And
Sereniliness.
I'll turn, face my father and go, yes, this is Aurora.
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Old.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, Aurora.
And Hero.
Oh. Hello, Hero.
What's up?
Yes. Sup.
Oh, you already know the lingo. That's so cool. Respect.
Sanai, I'll be keeping my eyes on this one. I need you focused.
Yeah, they are quite the
Every step
looker.
you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you.
Minstrel, I didn't tell you to sing, please.
Oh,
Oh,
good. They
no,
sang
but-
anyway. Wasn't a request.
Yeah, I just do that sometimes. I'm so sorry. Does it annoy you? I can do it more.
They're actually
see,
really
I-
great. You should probably stay around.
As you
Sanai,
can
I
see,
think I'll introduce myself at this point. You see, stepping in front of them, this like 6'4", like blue eyes, jet black hair, ruby red skin tiefling with horns coming from the front. The jet black hair is gelled back, undershave with kind of like a ponytail in the back. You see a long scar here and a few scars on his lip, one across the bridge of the nose. He's wearing a white shirt with a beautiful black cravat and a black vest with a long black coat. He's got like black leather driving gloves and these kind of fancy black trousers with like long laced military, like formal boots. He's got this kind of like almost like a Y belt, one around the hip and one kind of up on the waist. And attached to his hip is this very intimidating looking broadsword. And he's got one hand on the pommel at all times as he walks up. My name is Kelmund Alatish. I am the Hell Knight of the Chilaxian people. I am one of the Mausolictors of my order, and if you make fun of that title, then I will cut your tongue from you. Where I stand with the authority of my people. I will not suffer your insolence, and I will not suffer my son to waste his time. So, boy, what are you doing out of quitting your studies?
Yes. We recently ventured out to what is called a day trip. Rather not fond of where we headed, but we did succeed in crush our opponents.
It has become apparent to me that I must observe you today in close detail. I can't leave you with these ruffians. I will be watching you all very closely.
Well,
If
then
at
I
the end of
hope
the
to give
day-
you a lovely show.
Will the father hear about
If at the end of the day I don't feel that this is a good environment for my son, I will take them from this academy. Or I will just pull my funding. Either way.
I think that would be a silly idea. They're doing really great here.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're
They are
probably one of the
thriving.
best students here.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah, I mean, you're
You
way
waste
too
of
intense.
both of your
Just,
times and talents, really.
Yeah.
Well, that
Nice to
remains
meet you,
be
though.
seen
I'm
then.
sure you're a very pleasant person when you're not trying to intimidate a bunch of college students.
What he said.
I eat the
Oh.
thing that you gave me, the bun. I just in my mouth immediately.
Say
Offer it to this guy.
Aurora, this is like, fine.
I eat the whole
Kaelman,
thing.
Kaelman just goes, I regret to inform you that I am not one of a sunny disposition. Please continue about your day. I will be watching at all times. They take a few steps back and rest both their hands on their sword, which why they're allowed to carry a bastard sword in public and no one's stopping them, but they're just watching.
We're all armed. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a dagger.
And as per the deal Aki made with me, I think in episode 3 or 4, I'm gonna be rolling this NPC bad boy all game.
Yeah,
So
that's
have
fine
fun
with
with
me.
this guy condescending
That's
down to
fine
you all
with
the
me.
time. All right.
I offer him the bun. Mate, it seemed like you haven't eaten breakfast today, and I know that usually makes me really crabby. But like I've eaten, so you good? You did.
It's
His head slowly turns to, locks eyes with you. You see the most piercing, unblinking blue eyes, and you don't know if he has seen horrors or joys at all. But he stares at you and he says, "That seems delightful. Thank you for your offer." And then slowly turns his head away from you.
Can't help but notice that was not actually an answer, but okay.
Aurora
I
feels
haven't
secondhand
seen him smile like
anxiety
that in-
for
I haven't seen him that happy in quite some time, actually. That's rough.
Now I can really feel the warmth and love.
I will say, like,
Yeah, he was sunshine and rainbow, Star and I wonder why you are such the opposite of him.
I know, right? I emote so much more. You can actually read me.
you're feeling actually since you ate the bun, you are feeling some inner serenity since these are actually the serene mutagen that I've made into them. So
Oh,
you're
yes,
feeling
I'm so
great for a
much-
minute. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm very calm now.
Mm.
I know that the storm will approach.
So as you're all sitting there, and Kelman is just now going into like Overwatch mode, just like having that occasional or quite right. You suddenly feel a great heat start to build around you. The air starts getting warmer. As this happens, you hear a loud voice. Good day, you sick bitch. Where you been my whole life? I missed you.
Tackles, get fucking shit whipped, full spear. Like you've seen wrestling, you've seen MMA.
Oh yeah, double legs, bop. You get air, they get air. You see coming in this man walking in, like just made entirely out of molten fire and pieces of rock. Their eyes are just ablaze with red. And you see sheets of flame constantly coming out of his head. His hair is made of fire, a long mane of it, and you can tell kind of like a little like boot cut sideburn, a little bit of a goatee rocking, and goof, just gets taken out by Gritta.
What are you doing, you shazzy little asshole? How have you fucking been?
You fucking been, you absolute unit. I fucking missed you. You absolute legend. You fucking missed you, mate. Oh, good God. Take a shit on the briskets. Call it a crapper. And he turns into a fiery puddle, moves aside, and reforms as the shape he was. And he's like, oh, that's my great determination. Fucking missed you, lass. Where? First of all, number one, how's your mum?
She's good. I write. I definitely remember to write. I've kept in touch.
Good. Awesome. Good on you. Number two, have you gotten laid yet?
Yeah, totally. I haven't been busy fighting everyone I meet.
All right. Okay. All right.
We have beds. We go to sleep every night.
Now, I have to know, is you dead? Do I got to give you the talk?
No, not after the last 5 you gave. 6 you gave me.
Right. Okay. Don't be a cunt. Wrap it up. Great. All right. So, everything else good?
Yeah, no, yeah, no, you want to go get drunk?
Are you asking your father to go have a drink with you while you're in school?
Yeah, class doesn't start for another 2 hours.
Good, because I thought this place was going to be boring as shit. Let's go out a rager.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye. By the way, I'm Grit and Determination's father. I'm taking it out because this place
well,
sucks
we
and
could
so
just,
does your
like-
face. I'm taking it out to get drunk, piss
We
off,
could
have a
just,
great
like,
one.
Just go. Yeah, don't do that. We don't need a whole explanation. We just let's just just.
No?
Okay.
Should we? You know what? No, your mother would be really mad at me. Your mom would be so pissed at me. All right, listen. I'll tell you what. Go do your school day, right? I'll meet you for a drink after we're done with school, all right? Go down and meet you in whatever pub. Just shout my name. You know I'll be there.
Yeah, totally.
All right. Hi. My Grit and Determination. I love you.
I love you too, Wanda.
I love you. All right. And like he tussles your hair and like pinches your cheek and he goes, oh, you're my ever-burning flame. Yes, you are. All right. I gotta go. Be good. Remember, punch dicks, get licks, have a great one. Bye, everybody. And he just shoots the rock horns and then just vanishes in a cloud of smoke and fire.
Love you, you molten asshole.
Oh, he's my girl.
Dicks get.
What
Girl.
the fuck was that?
Oh, that was my kid. It's so we have class in a couple minutes, right?
I guess probably.
Yes. Hiro, you suddenly feel this super quick ironclad hand grab you by the back of your collar, pull you in. You feel the sharp poke in your ribs, and you hear this woman's voice whisper in your ears, boom, you're dead, loser.
Hey, sis.
Hey, everyone. And you see standing behind Hiro with like 2 fingers in his ribs, another kitsune with this bright white and red for the ears. They have this beautiful red kind of body wrapping robe with an awesome green jacket over. The green jacket has like gold trim and a giant gold peacock on the back with like flames coming off of it. She's got black tights and like stiletto boots, and she has this waist wrap, and on the back of the waist wrap you see what looks like a massive scroll case, and
Nice.
You can almost hear this clinging noise as inside of her jacket she has just a bunch of daggers. She introduces herself.
I want Hero like tries to like with a pest like a little like a fly. He just like tries to like slap her hand away from him. It's like, just stop it. Just stop touching me. Just go away.
Okay, whatever, nerd. God, grow up.
Oh, God.
Hi. Anyway, my name is Akane. I'm Hiro's older sister, and obviously the better of the two. So I'm just here because, I mean, let's be real. Has he done like any studying at all?
Yeah, tons.
Tons. Hiro.
Yeah.
Hiro, have you done your
Yes.
studying? Have you done your
Oh,
studying?
My God, just like, are you mom? No, like, shut up. Just go away.
She
Yes,
flicks you
I
in the
studied.
forehead, just right in the forehead. She goes, "You better, nerd."
Hey, don't hit my friend.
It's just stupid and just like why isn't mom here? Like, why are you here? It's fucking annoying. Just stop.
It's amazing.
Well,
This is
of course it's me and not mom. Mom and dad are busy being awesome, and you're busy being dumb. So I'm here.
So like if you're here, that means that you're just equally as dumb, butthead.
God, your logic is literally cringe and dumb. No, I'm not dumb, you base little fox boy.
You just
You
called him
did
a
not just
nerd.
call me a fox boy.
You have the
wanna
personality
go?
of a
he
wet
like
paper.
yeah, he like grabs his ukulele. He's just like, I'm gonna beat you.
She starts to do this gesture that she does, and you
Mhm.
know from childhood that's her. I'm about to grab every knife in my coat and throw them at you like a dartboard. And she's like, You wanna go, little man?
Do you like
Oh,
buns?
and wait,
sorry,
hang on. As soon
Um,
as she
you
jumps,
can't-
Greta is on it. Greta is about that life, son.
You can't like hit me in public. That's called abuse.
No, you're my brother. It's called sibling rivalry or something. Like, whatever. Shut up, everyone. I
Also
apologize
bad, you
that
get your
I
shit pushed in.
probably listen. I'm sorry that if I came off the wrong foot. Me and Hiro have, I guess you could say, a very special language that we like to share with each other of love. I love my dumb, goofy, silly little brother. And if anyone else says anything about him that's terrible, you let me know and I'll disappear their ass. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I totally get it. So, like, are we still gonna fight, or do you want to do that later? Or
Oh, do you want to? Oh, wait, hold on. Do you have health insurance?
yeah, I believe I'm covered through. But don't worry, this isn't my first time biting
Are
off
you-
more than I can
you
chew. Like,
Covered through
look at me.
Desna are
Akane says, okay, fine. I'll tell you what, brother, do you want me to fight your friend? I'll do it during lunch. You know, anytime's fine.
Greta, say no. Greta, no. Greta, no. Greta, no. Greta, no. Greta, no. Just no. Greta was joking, right? You were joking, right, Greta? You were joking.
Yeah, I was joking.
Yes, we were joking, Akane. You can you're doing so great and being all
Where I
scary.
come from, a
Greta,
fight
and,
is when
like,
you go to dinner.
Hero like tries to like cover Greta's mouth so like she can't speak. He's just like, shh. He's like, no, just yeah, no, we're so good. We're so good here, Akane. You can go.
Okay. She slowly does like that model walk where like the legs kind of cross in front of the other, like in the hip hops, and she walks up to Greta and she goes, and like this very soft, long fingers kind of like tracing down your cheek, and she goes, okay, well, I'll tell you what, if you want to see me and have some fun, come meet me in the quad. I'll be there just killing time, whatever. And I look forward to seeing you if you do. Give me something fun to do while I'm here. If you don't want to, that's okay. It's honestly just a pleasure to get this close to you. You smell like burning tobacco and brandy. And then you feel a poke right in your ribs. And she goes, boom, you're dead, but you're so cute. And then she walks away. See you later, Hero.
I can't attend fan fiction club, but I can in my head.
Greta pries your hand off. I'm gonna peg your sister.
Hero in complete defeat. He's like, it wouldn't be the first time.
And it will not be the last.
Good enough.
Hey, Hero, you maybe have a bite of that bun I gave you. Seems like you
He
chill, yeah.
completely defeated. He's just like, tastes great.
You can have
Tastes
mine
like
as well.
family failure. Just like, keeps on eating.
At least you're feeling calm while thinking about
Oh my
failure.
God,
It's great.
yeah.
It'll be fine.
Oh,
It's
Hero,
awesome.
don't worry, I'll pick you too.
You
Does that mean
you
fight?
suddenly hear this, and you see Kelman Alatish just like pulling black leather gloves, their fingers extending, and they say, "I would recommend that we continue this conversation in class, and I would pray for your parents that you clean up your mouths a little bit."
Nope. Okay.
Do I have to
like-
roll
I am
to be
so- I am
intimidated
so-
at this point? Do I have to make a will save?
I'm so sorry. I didn't hear what you said at all, which I feel is very on brand for Hero, but can you just recap what happened, BJ?
Sure. So as you're having a giggle fits, as well you should, Kelman Alatish basically, dropped the hammer and it was like, we need to go to class. Talk better to the adults. There's like a threatening kind of hand gesture as he's tightening his hand inside his black leather gloves, like, or else, like, I will be the parent if I have to be, kind of vibe.
DJ, I would like you to know that I rolled a will save to not ask Saranai Senior if he wanted me to peg him too.
I mean, just
I'm
on my
glad.
general, am I intimidated will save? I got like a 13.
13. You are. So you now fear two adult people in the world:
Yep.
your dad and Sarnai's dad.
Sounds about right.
Who's just looking at you, just pulling the leather, and you can see like the scar on the side of his head that he's not even just right there, and his unmoving, cold blue eyes. Now, I have to ask, what class are you going to first?
I think
What
On
is
our
the one where
schedules
you're
is-
not at?
our schedules, I think, is necromancy. Is that correct,
I
everyone?
believe that's correct.
Alright. I had underwater basket weaving for today.
I
Shit.
think that's after. It's like, oh, you know what? And they're going to grab a schedule. And he's like, yeah, I did upside down.
There we go.
That's necromancy.
Fuck, I missed underwater basket weaving. Oh well.
Okay, actually, you know what, BJ,
Mhm.
do I know what my dad's opinions are on necromancy? I know he doesn't like the D word, but what about the
Nick?
necromancy? Am I gonna say what?
Combat class.
Jesus Christ!
You can try to make a perception check or a society check to try and jog your memory, or even just look at this man and kind of like, oh, I know this guy for so many years, and to kind of see what's his vibe on with necromancy.
Yeah, there's a reason why I said necromancy.
Honestly, they're both the same, like in terms of the bonuses, and I'm trained in both, so it's whatevs. It's whatevs. The dice are not with me tonight. I'm not going to use this roll anymore because in fear of God. But that's only that's a 16.
Okay, so you're like, okay, I know he doesn't like demons, and he's killed. He doesn't talk about it, but I know he's killed a lot of things. Maybe he doesn't hate undead, but he's definitely killed them for sure.
Father, what is your opinion on necromancy?
I believe it to be a magic that cowards use. And every time I find a necromancer, I tend to kill them.
So do you
Off
think
to
that we're
necromancy
pretending that
class.
We know we can't let that happen to Professor Morrow. He's too precious.
Oh, as if
Combat
Professor Morrow will,
class.
why are you assuming that Professor Morrow will die? How ye of little faith. Ye of little faith.
Yeah, I just don't want to expose him to like.
I think that'll be illegal too.
Yeah.
Don't know that this man much cares if it's illegal.
But you're right. You're right. He's right there.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
You think he
Sorry,
would
I'm
like
not
the
saying
math?
anything about
you,
you.
you think he
Right
would like the
there.
math teacher more because we can introduce them, and I'm sure that ball
We
of
don't have
sunshine could
math.
just.
The math magicians.
Hmm.
We don't
You're
have-
right. You know what? I think Wendell will be there too.
Yeah, we should go. We should see how a Chiliax lore does with a math teacher. I would love that. We should definitely do that. Will I learn anything? Absolutely not. But at this point, who cares? Let's go.
So out of character, what is the class that the
Math.
shared class we're going to go to? We're
No,
all going to
not
go
math.
to math?
No, not
We don't
math.
have a shit. We don't have the shit.
I think
I would suggest combat just to like show. Like I know we did.
Yeah,
a
I
bunch
think
of
combat is
Ooh,
probably,
you know
probably
what?
the best
I would
one.
absolutely not do combat.
I think combat is the best one.
All of our parents are like masters in combat. No, no, I'm highly against this. I'm
But
highly
you
against
know,
it.
regardless, just the way the classes are picked and how we're built, it's just gonna be a bad time for me, regardless of what we picked.
Yeah,
It's
same.
do
I'm
we
just like, I'm
would
gonna
we
suck.
like to
Yeah,
protect the teacher or no?
Nope.
I'm gonna be shit on either way, so it doesn't matter.
You know what? Maybe
We go
let's
to
do
divination
necromancy.
and just talk to our parents more.
Yeah, I'm also unsure of Rose father's feelings of necromancy.
Let's just go
make
to
a
my
roll for that
necromancy.
just real quick?
I miss Professor Morrow.
Sure, really
So
fast.
do
I want
I.
to check in with Dusty. I think you were saying something earlier. What
Sorry.
was your offering?
Oh, I was just thinking it's the necromancy. I like Professor Mauro.
So it sounds like necromancy is the class to go to.
I was also wanted to be like, what does my father think of necromancy?
Well, he will be following you with that
Mhm.
very restrictive father's seal of arcana he put on you.
Yep.
Greatest question is, does my father think about necromancy? Does my father think?
Probably not.
You probably feel like every time you ask him about like, what do you think about magic? He goes, get shit on. He's like, I don't care.
Oh my
Yep,
god, what
that
does my
sounds about
sister
right.
think? What does our clan in general think about necromancy? I actually don't know.
Again, it's very similar to Kelmond, that you believe it is a tool to be used.
Cool.
Although Kelmond believes that it's a tool of cowards. Your family believes it's a tool of desperation. It's not ugly, but you use it if you gotta.
I gotta all the time with her around. Let's go.
I mean,
Alright.
if we want to do necromancy, I just fear for our poor professor's life.
It'll be fine.
Well,
think
I
Mauro
mean,
can
but
protect
like our
themselves.
parents are like aware that we are taking this class either
Are
way.
they?
Are they not? Did you not send your father like a class schedule or something?
I send all that shit to my mom. My dad's usually too on the road. I'm surprised you got this letter.
I don't know. I think I did, but I don't know if he actually read it.
To be 100% honest, I have absolutely no idea. I also send all of that shit to my mother, but my father is the reason why I'm here. So
I mean, I send it with like a really sick pigeon, so I hope it died on the way, but I'm just like assuming that they got it.
I send stuff to my abuelo. It's great. You know, he
Mm.
sends me
So
recipes and stuff.
necromancy, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Necromancy. Before we jump off to necromancy, I also want to get kind of the plan for the rest of your scholastic endeavors for the day. So we have the one class you're all going to be sharing. Let's talk about the other classes after that. If you need a reminder of the classes on your curriculum, I have it right here.
Can we just all take our parents to the host club?
No.
Well, so we have necromancy class. We also, for those unique classes, Aki, you have summoning, enchantment, and fanfic club. Aubrey
Fanfic.
has arcana zoology,
Mhm.
medicine class, and fanfic club.
Mhm.
Dusty, you have alchemy class, religion class, transmutation class. Makai, you also have arcana zoology, medicine class, and champions class. Fee, you have fanfic club, host club, and religion class.
Didn't I switch to champion though in the very first
You
episode?
took one class of champions class.
But wasn't I
Um,
offered champions class? And then I was
you
just
were-
like,
You
right?
were offered a coupon that says either
Right.
A, you can use this for a credit in
Coupon.
another class,
ah,
or you can keep going to champions class and work to become a multi-class champion bard.
oh, did I not say yes to that? I thought I said yes to that. I'm so sorry.
That's
This is
okay.
like very confusing.
Champion class,
add
baby.
that to your list right now. Don't you worry about it.
Sweet.
Champion
You can
bard.
probably switch it out for then like let's do host club, because then fanfic club we have more people that are all together and that will
Mhm.
might probably
Okay,
be
so I'll
better.
get rid of
Excellent,
I'll get rid of host club, and you can
Yeah.
have champions class instead. Beautiful.
cool.
All right.
Sweet, sweet.
So That being said, I'm going to go around one at a time, say your names, and you're going to tell me the classes you're going to take after you get out necromancy class, starting with Aki. Aki,
Summoning.
what's that?
Summoning, because that's the one thing I'm confident in with this man in the room.
All right. Okay, Dusty, where are you going to go?
I'm torn because I think religion would be very fun with Abuelo, but also alchemy, alchemy, alchemy,
Alchemy.
alchemy,
Ali Kim.
alchem. Let's do alchemy because I want to introduce Abuelo to Professor Murende.
Oh, they're going to get along like a house on fire. Okay, Fee, where are you going to go?
I'm torn between champions class and fanfic class, but I feel
You
like
go to fanfic, I will go to fanfic with you.
I'm very torn if I want this to be like, like I'm shitting on my entire family's reputation by writing these smutty things about my teacher, or if I want to like try to at least pretend that I'm a good student, but then again, I don't think that my family cares all too much about that. Can I get a moment? Can I get a moment to think about this? Can you
Yeah,
ask-
I'll
okay.
go get the
Absolutely
others.
not.
We'll come back to you.
Okay, sweet.
Makai, where would you like to go for your class?
Sorry, I almost knocked everything off my desk. Champions class.
Champions class. Okay.
Champion.
Okay, and Aubrey, do you know where you want to go?
I am torn between Arcana Zoology and fanfic for pretty much the same reasons that he is torn between.
If you do Arcana Zoology, maybe they could eat your dad.
That's another thought I had.
Eat him to the dragon.
I will bear that. Would be like, nom nom.
The drag.
Or they can meet Psycho.
I could meet Psycho the Party Goat.
Pretty go.
I was also thinking medicine, but I'm like, I don't think my dad thinks highly of medicine as a skill.
I think your dad thinks highly.
Yeah, of anything, honestly.
Probably not.
Except for
I don't think my
themselves.
dad thinks.
Wait, Sarnai, where are you going?
I'm going to summoning because
Oh,
that's,
right.
Yeah. I only had fanfic that ever intertwined with anyone, and I'm not taking my father to that.
Oh damn! I would
should.
write the best fan fiction about your dad.
No, please don't.
He walked into an OTUG. The end.
Oh, jeez.
I would just like the tags would be like ABO, Serenai's dad, Alpha, Omega.
Stop this! Oh my god!
So what class is he going to?
It's what class, Fee? What class?
I think I honestly, you know what? I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with champions, but only mainly. I don't want to like put Aurora out on like
No, you're
not
good.
going to fanfic, but I think given the connection also that Grida had with the hero's sister, I feel like that could be a lot of fun to also like witness for the viewers. So I think I'm gonna go with champions class.
And I will go with Arcana Zoology,
Yeah.
Yes.
which I actually haven't been to in an episode before. So
Yeah, by the way, I'm just putting this out there for you all to consider. I take notes of every time like you all roll on your classes because those points are going towards your final grade. You're going to have an insane DC to beat at the end of the year, and the total bonuses are there to help you meet that DC.
So I'm like,
It's
I
like-
should probably start going to this class.
Yeah, because I don't know if you remember the curriculum I handed out to you, but you have to pass a certain number of classes to pass. If you don't, unfortunately, you don't pass.
You have to retake them.
Yep.
Need to
Fingers crossed.
eventually attend my enchantment or not enchantment. Yes, enchantment classes properly because every
think-
time we go, you guys make me fucking skip.
I think I need to do transmutation still.
So that being said, we're going to start off with necromancy class, and we got time. I'm going to do my necromancy class. I'm going to get my clock, and when the class starts, we'll go from there. So you all file into necromancy. Professor Morrow is there with the hood up, robe, and a giant, very large box, like a gilded box covered in jewels and diamonds. has a kind of like a like, and it has two doors opening facing you all. You all come in with your teachers or with your parents to see the teacher, and there's Kalmund, of course, just not impressed. You don't see Gritta's dad, and you don't see Aubrey's dad. You don't see Aurora's dad, but you do hear this voice coming out of her shoulder. Aurora, where he marked you with arcane sigil, he can actually talk and observe. And you hear him going, "That's right, my precious daughter. Learn about this stupid art of making bones dance. Really, all the things you can do with magic, and you're making bones do the hippity dippity. This is
Excuse
stupid."
me, we're in class.
Oh, you're right, Mr. Sanchez. I'll mind my P's and Q's. Please teach me something I don't already know.
Gladly. Shh.
Although as you do that, you can kind of hear somewhere in the shadows, Akane kind of as she's like, "Yeah, I'll tell that idiot off." So
You just hear Gritta mumble under their breath, "Sorry, mate, you can't teach respect."
So Professor Marrow turns around to everyone and goes, "Hello, welcome to Necromancy. My name is Professor Marrow. It is a great pleasure meeting parents who made these people today, because this is how everything is, yes? A cycle of life and death, and there's food you eat in between. Great cycle. Love it. I wanted to show you my dad, my parent." He goes to the box. They go to the box that's put up on the table. They open the doors. You see this torso-sized skeleton with green fire coming out of the eyes. And he goes, "This is my parent. Parent, say hello."
Oh, good afternoon.
Hey, how's it going?
So the massive... What happened?
happening?
There we go. Oh, we're
there
back.
we go. We're back.
Oopsie
Cat
daisies.
attack. Cat
So-
attack.
Cat
Cat
Okay.
attack.
Cat attack.
Our TD got attacked by their cat.
The
cat
Marrow's
button.
dad's so powerful.
it's so powerful. It sent us to break.
But let's meet this powerful dad. So Professor Morrow says, "This is my dad's hello." Everyone says hello to dad. The skeleton just and screams at all of you, this horrible shrill scream. The wind itself starts to wick around and the lights in the room go dim.
Oh,
And
wow.
then suddenly it stops. And then the head goes, "Hey, it's joke. I am not evil, it's joke. Guess you could say, I have a funny bone. Dad, you kill me. Dad, you scared shit out of that boy. Dad, don't do this."
I don't want to do it again.
Can I
It's
look
not
at?
fun.
Can I please look at my father and then see that he is still sheathed?
Hold on. Give me a perception check.
Shit.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Fear factor. Yeah, 20 fucking 8. Nat 20 and fear.
You see a look that you've only seen your dad's face one other time, and it was so unusual and so alarming that it all just kind of became like a weird fuzzy memory. You see him looking genuinely concerned as he's reaching for his sword, and for a split second it looks like he's shifting his leg in front of you as he's
Mm.
grabbing the sword. But the minute he's like, "Is that his joke?" you see him just go, and he leans to you and he goes, "Sarnai, your teachers are lackadaisical in their discipline. I will kill this one if he continues this way. You deserve better teachers than this."
But his joke, no, Hero says, trying to make the accent work for him.
Well, I just
Dude, seriously, eat the fucking bun. It was a joke. Not every time of your life is a mission.
You would not believe the
you
things we
have
learned in
no
this
funny
class.
bone. We should check. Professor Morrow, is there a way to check with necromancy if people have a funny bone? Yeah.
So Professor Marrow comes shuffling over in their robes, and they say, "You want to see if this one has funny bone?
Yeah.
I have a grand diviner to find this." And you see they reach into the robe, they pull out a small metal rod, and now we will find if you have funny bone. Flicks it and goes bing. He's just scanning over your dad, Sarnai. And you see your dad just sitting there slowly looking up and down. He goes, he slowly reaches for his sword. He's not wavering at all. And he looks at your teacher and he says, "I will make mark of you right now. Professor, do you feel ready for my retribution?" And then he just goes, "Nah," and he just pokes your dad right in his ribs. And your dad just kind of goes, "Sir, did you strike me?" And he goes, "Nope, no funny bone, no tickle, equal nothing. He is dead.
Oh no.
He is dead alive. Oh no! Teacher found dead person. This is why we are necromancy." And they
you're
shuffle
right, yeah.
away.
Helmut found dead in the castle.
A lot of things happened at once. A lot of things happened to me at once.
You shit yourself. You piss yourself.
I think
Did you pee yourself just a little? Was there a little twinkle? You
No.
can tell us.
No, but I think Sarnai spontaneously cast Gale Blast at themselves to feel something before sitting down and fixing their hair and going, "Yes,
So
notes."
they shuffle back. Sorry.
I take like a D6 of damage, but this is okay.
So they shuffle back and they go, "Okay, everybody, I think we had good laugh. Now we're going to talk about necromancy. Necromancy oftentimes is looked at as creepy weird. It's not creepy weird. It is a balance between two energies. Now I want to take off my robe. I will warn parents in the room. I am scary. We okay? We okay? Okay."
I don't think he's okay.
He takes off the hood and undoes the robe, and he stands there as this skeleton with engravings and gilded designs all over. Kelman just stands up, draws his bastard sword, and he says, "I hereby charge you as a Hell Knight of Chile."
no, we are in class.
Be
We're
counted.
no.
Class.
We are in class. Put your sword away.
Wait. Well, you're aware that these.
Yes, this is
Yes.
our teacher.
Father, he Professor Morrow is from Geb.
Yes. Put your
Oh, he's from Geb.
From Geb,
Yes.
yes.
perfect necromancer teacher.
Yes, they got us an actual dead person to teach us necromancy.
Hero just sits there. Don't ask me how, but he has a little thing of popcorn. He's just like, "Attack." Do it.
He just
Love how
Suggestion,
as
kill him.
soon as he started the monologue, everyone's just like, "Come on!"
Sinai, I'm sorry. Your dad is very rude. We're trying to learn here. You know,
Kalman.
you're very rude.
No, I mean, we could see necromancy in action if he were to attack. So, like, I want to see it. Go.
Not
Go.
yet.
Kalman puts his
Entertain
sword
us.
away. Kalman puts his sword away.
Mhm.
He turns to Professor Marrow and he says, "My apologies. I did not know that you
Good.
were representative of Geb. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Master Marrow." "Master Marrow," jokes this guy. And then the jaw kind of hangs loose as he laughs and smiles, pops it back into place. No. I am not master. I am teacher. Far from it." And Kalman just goes, "But I must apologize. I thought that you were a daemon, and that is impolite. You may have my apologies and my respect. Please continue your lecture." And Marrow goes, "Good. Everybody, I made friend with Mr. Hell Knight. Okay, please sit down, Mr. Hell Knight. You are very scary. I'm shaking in my bones. Joke. Okay, now we're going to be serious for a minute. Let's talk about how all healing magic is necromancy. Huh? All right.
Yeah.
Man, now I'm really wishing we had to start that fight.
I was glad you're here, Greta. I want you to have this lecture. You should like this. Please come up the front of class with Professor Mauro and his dad bone. He
Have
points to the
to.
skull head in the box. No, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, look, listen.
Okay.
If I can make you understand that it is necromancy and that everything is okay, then I do a good job as teacher and you are a great student.
Okay, no, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'll do it. Yeah, I've got a cool, open mind. I'm hip. I'm fresh. I'm lit.
Great. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. You do illustrate. Listen, he gets his dad's head in the box, puts it on one part of the room, and he tells Greta to get on the other side of the room, and then he stands in the middle. And he goes, okay, so you just had field assignments, yes? You probably had to kill creatures, monsters. You did this, yes?
Slimes, Uliags, giant rat thing.
Yes,
Standard fare.
of course. So, when you take damage, oh, ouchie, my bone, that causes pain, but that causes energy to go to one side, and he points to his dad, or the other, and he points to Greta. Everything we do is cycle of balance, like scale. You hurt, one side goes down, he points to his dad. You heal, one side goes up. The one thing we always want to achieve is scale, no moving. So, let's say I hurt my dad. And he puts his hand on his dad, and you see his whole bone start to glow this horribly ominous bruised purple until a sable flame comes from his eyes. He rolls his head back, and you see this bright flash of dark energy flowing into his dad, who just kind of like chatters in his box. You would notice, Greta, he just casted a high-level harm spell. Very high level. And as he puts this energy into his dad, he goes, so I hurt him. So now the scale is like this. But if I can heal Greta, he puts a hand on you. And you feel this immediate elation moving through your entire body. Your toes are tingly. Your face is warm. Your heart feels like it's light as a feather. Your body is pumping with energy.
I haven't felt this good since speed.
Yeah, exactly. I just cast upon you a heal spell, high-level heal spell. As a necromancer, I can do both, because real necromancy is about balancing the energies. You hurt someone, you kill someone, you put that over there with my dad's creepy face. You put it somewhere positively, you help people, you cure disease, you mend skin and bone, you show them what their bodies can do when they are fighting the ravages of death. You, Greta. But it's the same energies, just working to balance each other out.
Okay. Yeah.
Understand, yeah?
Fuck, you're right.
Excellent. I love this. Yes, excellent. Daisy. So do you have the heal, the Dutchy heal?
Yeah, Greta holds up their fingers already charged with like a heal spell ready to go.
Great. Go heal my dad. Go touch my dad's face and heal him. Go do it. It'll be fun. You
don't
bond.
even have to ask her the second time. They're already on it.
Go
I've been
touch
wanting
daddy.
to do this for a
Go.
while.
Go
Ooh.
touch daddy. Do it. Do it.
Stop touching daddy's bone.
They just they turn back and whip you awake, hero. But yeah, they go up, they put the hand, start caressing the skull. Ooh, bony. And cast
Hard, I'm sure.
nice and firm.
Stroke it. The
Strong
first thing,
mandible.
the first thing you feel when you touch the skeleton head. Have you ever touched
No.
a
Sorry.
dead bird?
Please don't judge me, internet. Yes.
Okay, hey, that's
Like
okay.
I've touched like a frozen one, like because it's chicken, you gotta clean the whole chicken, like that
Yeah.
kind of thing, right? Smack,
So
smack.
yeah, so you know how like when you hold, in this case, Makai, you know how when you hold a dead bird, there's a sense of weightlessness, a sense of fragility, a sense of
Mhm.
dryness, and it's cold only because it's not actually chilly. There's just nothing
just
keeping
nothing
it
there.
warm. Exactly. You touch the giant skull in the box and you feel this. Even though it looks like it should weigh 50 pounds, it feels like it only weighs 2 pounds.
Jesus.
And I want you to
What is
describe for me what the energy is that you give, and I'll tell you what you get.
I think Greta like really lets this one marinate for a minute. Like doing like the full three charge heal. And you see it like sort of starts at the wrist. Like there's a little bit of space where there's their glove ends and their sleeve starts. And in that space, you can sort of see that their veins, sort of like similar to their father's skin, sort of starts to not crack, but the outline of arcane magic starts to follow these geometric patterns, and as it rises up to her hair. And when they finally release the spell, there's a nice blast of sort of warmth, but more of a volcanic warmth as opposed to like a generic like warm day.
So you put this energy into the whole room, and everyone feels like a beautiful spring day has just graced you for a second, almost like the breeze from an open window just kind of wafting in from Grita's heal spell. Grita, you immediately feel not the comedic chittering and chattering of the bone when he was cast harm on. You feel an actual painful repulsion from the skeleton head. You look and you actually see Morrow's bent over too a little bit, holding their side. And they walk
Right.
over.
Positive
They put a hand
energy.
on your shoulder. It's okay. I asked you to do this. I asked you this. And as your hands are removing from the skeleton, you feel the kind of chilly night where the air blows through your bones and blood and turns it to ice daggers and just cold, frigid water. You're feeling a coldness that is as abyssal as it is terrifying for a second, and then it's gone. You see, I understand you, this feeling, you think this is evil, scary. This is why this conversation is important about balance, because you, all of you, live on the other end of the scale. And me and my dad, we live at the other end of the scale. And that's why I want so much to teach you that necromancy is scary, but it's balance. And if we just shun this as evil magics, and understandable, lots of dicks do it, then we stop the balance. Yeah? Any questions? I must ask questions to help teach, learn. Anyone ask questions?
So
Could you for how long could you technically sustain a living host, I suppose, but have them still be dead? Does that make sense? Like for how long can you walk the fine line between death and life before you have to choose one or the other?
This is very good question. This depends on the means. If you have spell, you'll do as long as spell. If you are, and no one in Gabe likes this, if you are lich, then you do both at the same time, which means you live as much as you die. So if your body goes, then it goes, but there's a part of you that will not go. And how they're doing that sound with no tongue and lips is beyond you, but they're doing it.
Minor illusion, prestidigitation. He has
Yeah.
magic.
He does. So the answer to your question, relative weirdness. But eventually, like all good balance, you go to both sides. You live long enough to die, you come to my dad's side with me. And eventually someone can use enough that energy, and they point at Greta, that you'll come back. And then you'll leave over there. Is balance.
But could I, if I have lived on Grita's side of the balance, as I do now, could I ever live comfortably on your side of the balance?
I live comfortably on my side of the balance. Sure.
So that's possible. Like if I were to die, I could become something like you.
You see them kind of like doing this gesture on their rib cage or on their sternum, and they go, I mean, I don't know like Professor Maro, but yes, you would do pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, both of us could then have a funny bone, né?
That's a good joke.
Oh no, I forget. I always forget.
Hey, Aurora, I hear Dad is no longer making the shoulder talky noise. Do you have questions?
Yes, I was just curious because I remember reading something a while ago about something like how do like vampires and Domfear, like, because they're like half human, half vampire, like how do they work in this balance?
Oh, now this is very interesting question. Gabe has a lot of vampires. So vampires work in how do I put this? They're basically lawyers. Imagine you knock on door and you're like, excuse me, I need $10 for dead government. And they're like, but I don't have to pay you $10 because loophole. And you're like, okay. And then you leave. That's vampire. They're lawyers.
Are Domfear also lawyers?
Attorneys.
Illegals.
Paralegal. That.
Aldwin is writing a lots of notes. Vampires are lawyers.
So yes,
They're a lawyer.
vampires are attorneys, vampires, paralegals. Basically, they are, you said, the whole circle, the whole
circle.
movement.
Yes.
What is word Professor Maro looking for?
Circle of life.
No, but I love it's also balanced. No, it's like here's a hole, and then I'm going to backflip it.
A loophole?
This is word.
Yes.
This is the word.
Loophole.
Loophole. They are
Oh,
loopholers.
I see.
Yes. All right. So this is enough for today. I hope you all enjoy necromancy. I look forward to seeing you next time. Dad not be here. He is going to terrorize a cult. So
I'll take
As
notes.
you do, right?
hey,
sounds
it's
right,
his
yes.
favorite. Do the laugh, Dad, that you do. And he kind of starts to fly out of his box, this on green fire head, and he goes,
Do you take requests?
Oh wow.
Do you take hits?
It's quite scary. He's quite creepy.
We do parties.
He's very proud of my dad. All right, everyone, get your walking bones out of here. Before we end class, I need everyone to do their study check to see how well you learned this crazy lesson.
I'm gonna
Is
do
it still okay
occultism.
if I use
I was
religion?
going to use occultism, and that's a math 19.
Okay.
Is it still okay if I use religion, especially since this one had to do with like religion versus or like, you know?
I would especially say for you, yeah, religion's okay, especially for you in this case.
Lit, and here we go.
I got 25 with occultism.
I got a 21 with occultism.
On to 22 with the cult, with religion.
I somehow survived that.
I got a 20 with occultism.
Yeah.
I think the end goal for Aldwin is to fight your dad with how much they're being rude.
Bro, we about to double team this man.
So
where
You're going to have to track down Aurora's dad, too.
yeah,
I'll
he's
do it.
next on the list. I already fought my dad.
Kalman, as you leave, looks to Sarnai and they say, I know Sarnai was very boorish there. but I expect you to ask at least 2 questions in the next class. I need to see if you're learning. You are very smart. Prove it.
Oh,
Maybe if
yes.
it didn't
Thank
interrupt every
you.
5 minutes.
And with that, we are going on our 5-minute break. Thank you so much for joining in on this episode of Parents' Day, and we will see you after our 5-minute break with the next class in today's rotation. Hello, everyone, and thank you for that break. Just had some few things to get settled before we came back, and we are back to the episode of Parents' Day. We just barely survived necromancy class, and we are going to be going on to the next class that I have right here, and we are going to go with, say that one for later. We're going to go to Champions class with Fee and Makai. Now, Sarnite, your dad says, I'm going to go poke my head into Champions class. Don't worry. I will not miss your summoning class. I am very efficient.
Why are you poking your head in Champions class, if I may ask?
Because I need to see if this meets the mustard. And he squints, looking at Grida and Hero.
Oh, are we
very
there?
stoically.
Stop.
Yeah, you're going to Champions class. Yeah, right?
Well, listen here, Buster. I intend to cut the fucking mustard. I need to think about things before
Yes.
I say them.
Come on, Greta. Come on, Greta. We can
Greta is,
think about it together as we cut the mustard. You just like slowly.
You guys shoo off, and I will simply go, my friend Greta is rather good with a sword. So martially,
God.
you should be impressed, hopefully. Hero is very, very good at making sure other people know that we win.
He did me in a loving embrace and stabbed a bear in the face, and truly, I'm still
Loving
Wet.
embrace that the bed. What?
So with that, you all go to Champions class. You're there. And, Champions class is co-taught by Jensen Ordo and Quintus Zealous, the religion teacher. You all, square up when they give you the call to. You stand up there, very, very military, rank and file. I don't know if Hero is doing that to the same extent, or if they're just kind of chilling in formation.
Hero?
Yeah.
Oh no, Hero is like actually, is his sister there right now, or is she like fucking off? I'm not sure.
No. Your sister is like literally hanging upside down from like a pull-up bar, just looking at you, just going, nerd.
Hero does this, the very subtle, thing that siblings do when they want to flip each other off.
She's just kind of like giving you this.
Yeah, he does this. And then for the first time probably ever in this class, Hero actually, especially because Saranai's dad is there, just like subtly just straightens his back and like is in formation. But he like stares her down as he does it. He's just like, I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna watch you
like,
as you watch me. Watch me watching you. Watch me watching you. Watch me watching you.
watching me.
Watching you. So, as you're in formation, and Akane is absolutely just, heckling you. So Jensen Ordo and Quintus Zealous comes up, and Jensen's got his arms folded like he always does. He stops. He sees Calmond. Bro. I didn't know. I didn't know that you were gonna be here. And Calmond slowly walks up. I am teaching the class today. Take a step back. And Jensen Ordo just goes, understood, sir. And then just goes over to the other side of the wall and just kind of sits there, arms folded. Quintus Zealous just has his book open. He goes, that was not blessed at all. That was rough. Meanwhile, Calmond turns briskly, pulls out his sword to his side, and he goes, what do you believe a champion's job is exactly?
To
Y'all are
protect.
fucked.
To protect. Okay.
Shit.
Do you possibly believe that protection is the only merit?
No, but it's first and foremost.
Hmm. This is good. Do you think the enemy cares that you protect people?
I don't care what the enemy cares.
Hmm. Today, I'm going to test your discipline. As I look around, I see. And he points to you, Greta. Those who wish. And then he points to Hero and those who dare. And today, I will make you or I will break you, and you will be a champion by my name and my mouth and my oath only.
I'm good with being broken. I am very bendable. Just go ahead. Just yep. And Grand Hero just like tries to like make himself like smaller. Just like, yeah, no, this is fine. I'm not gonna die at all. This is so good. This is so, where the fuck is Saranai? This is great. This is
I'm upstairs. I think I'm peeking. Dad went, I'm gonna stay. Sarnai went, no, you're not. Yes, okay. I'm just upstairs like, oh my God.
I should say you see everyone there in formation. Greta, you clock Lannis, who's just like kind of cracks their neck, sets their jaw, like he's looking forward to whatever this challenge is going to be. You see Parrish there, who's just kind of like leaning on his heels, like this is going to be easy. Everyone else is just kind of having a different reaction to this, and you see their parents start to get a little worried and stand up, and they're like, "Oi, mate, what are you gonna do with my kid?" I'm going to test them, and if they're good, they will survive. Now sit down. Oh yeah, okay. And they just sit down. And he looks to you all. He goes, "All right, first things first.
I'm sorry, survival is just an option?
It's always an option. Do you take it?
Never guaranteed.
Never."
Greta, stop supporting the enemy.
So here's what we're going to do. One by one, I'm going to pull you forth.
Oh no.
And I'm going to test you.
No.
One-on-one. He starts going through the lineup. You know, he says, "Young Wilmanax, step forward." Kid shows up. Draw your weapon. He pulls out his greatsword and he's like, "I cannot believe I'm going to duel you." And he goes, "No, you're not."
Barry, this is serious. Don't fuck up.
Of course I'm not going to fuck up. I'm from the Wilmanax family.
Perry,
what?
That doesn't matter.
Okay. All right then. Fine. All right, old man. Let's see if you still got it. If the stories I heard are true. Quintus, summon a demon. I don't care which one. And he goes, "Okay." Slams a book on the ground. You see this like bearded devil rise up with a weapon in hand, just
I get ready to catch him.
You see Common point to him. And from his hand, a chain flies out and wraps around the bearded devil's neck, and he just brings it right in front of him. And he goes over to Parrish and goes, I want you to die by this devil. Right now. Drop your weapon and die. And Parrish goes, I thought we were going to duel, and I thought you wanted to be a champion. This devil's made you an offer. Take it. And no one else has to die, but you got it. You don't take it. Everyone will die, and you aren't strong enough to stop them, are you, Parrish? Of course I'm strong enough. I'll kill him right now. All right, then. A horrible battle is created in front of you. You're seeing Parrish swinging blow after blow. The bearded devil is just blocking it effortlessly. At one point, he grabs the blade with his bare hand and breaks it. and then just starts getting ready to lunge at him with a spear. As the fight is continuing, this horrible fight, you can hear Conlon go, your back foot's missing. You overstepped. Shoulders exposed. Head up. Nope, he's got you again. Someone just got killed. What are you going to do about it? Just giving him this drill the whole time. Parrish finally just takes a nasty blow to the shoulder from the spear on one shoulder. And Conlon gets in his ear. He gave you a deal. You thought you were hot shit. Looks like you were half right, son. Now those people are dead because you have hubris. Be the devil. Go back to hell. Go back to hell. And the devil just goes, yep, no, I'm done. Yeah, I'm good. I'm going. And then descends. And he kind of and he points to the wound on Parrish's chest. Does that hurt? No, of course not. I'll be fine. Are you an idiot? No. Then if it hurts, you tell someone, or else you will die. A hubris, little coward. Is that a word? I'll make it a word. Okay. I'll need to be healed. He puts a hand on Parrish, and this bright white light flashes over him. There. Get in the back. You failed today. You, Lannis, come here. And Lannis looks to you, and Lannis kind of gives a look like, no matter what, you do better. And he starts running off. All right, Lannis, here's your trial. I order you to kill me. I'm sorry, what? I order you to kill me. Why? I'm possessed by a devil. I can't control myself. I'm going violent. I'm going crazy. With my last breath, I demand you to put peace and mercy upon me so I don't kill your family. You're from Lastwall, aren't you? Yeah, how'd you know that? It reeks on you. The desperation, the fear, the knowledge that every time you go to bed, you might not wake up tomorrow. Now, you want to keep your formation? Yeah. You want to keep your wall? Yeah. And kill me before I kill you. All right, sir. Sorry. It's a pleasure meeting you. And he gets his spear and his shield and charges right at him. Kalman doesn't move at all. The blade pierces his suit. He rocks and he falls onto Lannis' shoulder, patting him on the head. You did good, boy. Take your damn spear home with you. I have been mortally wounded. I'll get better. Light flashing. I'm fine. Good job, Lannis. You pass. Greta, front and center.
With no pomp or circumstance, Greta just picks up the position, very militaristic. Heel turn, faces him. Hi.
What's the one thing you believe in?
People.
All people?
More of a generalized statement.
Generalized
That
statement.
if you give them a chance, they'll rise up.
Come and go, yeah? Take them as they are, come and go. That one's good, that one's rubbish, yeah?
I would tend to see it.
Jensen. As a civilian of Cheliax, I, the Marzalurk, hereby declare that you shall kill this one in front of me. Grida, I just give a direct order. Given to my authority by the nation of Cheliax, this one will do this. He will kill you. He's your teacher, yeah?
Aye.
No. Do you hate him because he's about to kill you?
No. It's an order of his nation.
Are you going to kill him?
If I can avoid it, yeah. But he's an enemy well above my power. It is life or death. And if I'm to choose his life over my death, yep, it's pretty obvious.
Like you said, Survival's only an option, never guarantee. Jensen Ordo, front and center, draw weapons. Jensen Ordo stands in front of you, draws out their weapon, and goes, "No offense, Greta.
None
I
taken.
liked you. Great student. You ready for this?"
I reply by lunging.
Roll to hit.
Uh, 17. All right, and so the next episode is when my new character is gonna arrive, right? That's what we discussed.
No more Greta, just Gritty.
Oh
25
no.
to hit.
25 to hit. Okay. Roll damage.
Oh, neat.
It's cocked. Try again. Oof, okay.
This is a D10 weapon, so. Oh, okay. Well, that's 5 damage.
5 damage. So he gets his weapon and he starts charging it. You get your weapon, and there's this tremendous charge full of energy and might, and there's a collision. You can hear ringing steel and metal just echo throughout the auditorium, and you see a weapon embedded in Jensen Ordo, some blood coming out of their tabard. But then you see Greta slumped over as his weapon has pierced her through and through. Command walks over, literally forces the meat of your body off each other's blades. You're fully healed in a flash of light.
That sucked.
It does suck, but you did it. Good girl.
Not that one. And you see
Oh, my apologies.
Greta.
Good person. Great date mix.
That not what I meant, but yeah, that.
Oh, right.
And you see them lift up their shirt on the side. They have a tally marks of 3, and they just add 1.
Oh. Come and looks at you and goes, "Reminders. Fucking wicked." All right, Jensen,
Good to
go
keep
back,
track.
walk it off. And Jensen's just holding on to the wound. Thank God for that health insurance. And Quintus
I
just
walk
goes,
over.
"Oh, you idiot," and then just casts heal on him.
Oh, well, never mind then.
They're so
Good job.
helpful.
Thanks for the lesson.
Of course, you did a good job. Hero. Front and
You know,
center.
like he like tries so hard, like not to be acknowledged. He's like, "Don't say my name, don't say my name, don't say my name, don't say my name."
You feel all of a
Yes.
sudden shove. It's like your sister as a shadow just kind of shoves you forward a little bit.
He's like, "Yeah, it's present here."
Oh, front and center.
Mm. And he like walks off, like up, like kind of stiffly. People who would watch him would recognize that he clearly like changes in the face of actual authority. Like his entire demeanor just changes in the face of just like, you know, somebody that actually demands authority. And he's like, "Here."
All right. Have you sworn an oath at all?
Like in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One you take seriously.
Yes.
One that you fight for.
He like looks a little at his sister and then back at him and is like, "Yeah."
One that you die for.
Yes.
One that you kill for.
Yes.
All right then. Well, what is it? Give me broad strokes what your oath is.
Do I have to, sir? And like it is clearly not necessarily because he like looks around in the room because others are there and he like feels uncomfortable saying it in front of a crowd. So that's kind of like his hesitation. So he's like, do I have to, sir?
Yeah, you do. If you'd like to, I will give you my oath. I'm sure anyone in the champions class who is a champion will give their oath to you.
To do better than my parents.
To what end will you go to do better than your parents?
To create something that outlives me.
Even if in making it you will die.
Yes.
And how do you live each day to do this?
Learning, observing, taking in whatever I can, using it to my advantage, and then hopefully surpassing whatever this institution is and going back and applying everything I've learned to do exactly what I just told you.
If I worked for your father and I was sent a missive to call you out in front of this class, to test you, to kill you in combat, what would you do?
I would not die.
How would you not die?
Any way I can. I can't fulfill my purposes if I die.
Draw your weapon, hero.
He hesitantly puts his hand on his rapier, thinks about it for a moment before like hesitating just a little. Am I doing it to fight you or somebody else?
You're doing it to fulfill an oath.
Yes, but it would be stupid to go into battle against somebody that is very much stronger than I am.
True, but you said you'd do whatever it takes.
Yes, but that also means to protect myself and my life if my purpose is to fulfill something and later on in life.
Yeah.
I can't do that when I'm dead.
No, not at all. Pulls his bastard sword, puts you on point. You might want to draw your weapon, son.
And he does. But like not in a lax stance. I feel like so far he's always like dilly-dallied a little bit, but he's like actually like a princely stance, if you so will. Trained.
All right. So he sees this shift into this honed, like serious duelist. He shifts his body, grabbing his bastard sword with two hands into a different dueling stance. He goes, all right. I want you to fulfill your oath with me. Can you do that, boy?
And Hero looks at him, smiles a little cockily, but not too much so. And it's just like, I will fucking try.
Yeah, you fucking will. He swings at you.
Let it be a nat one. Come on, PJ.
Get out of here. He's too cocky. Get out of here.
He swings wide,
fuck.
and as he comes in, he pulls his backhand off the broadsword and just punches you right in the nose. And then shoulder checks you back, and he says, break formation, give me room, and starts charging at you with the sword as he shouts, what are you going to do, boy? You said you had to live. Can you live?
Oh God. Oh, fuck you. So wait, so he punched Hero and he's like pushing him back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to use I want to see if I can, or I guess if Hero can outmaneuver him in a way to like get away from his straight line in a more like acrobatic sense to get behind him to find a blind spot.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check. Absolutely.
Sweet. Did the nose punch do any damage? I don't know.
No. It stunned you for a bit, but you're fine at this point.
Sweet.
1 ego damage.
No. That is that's a 27.
Nice. So he comes charging at you and does this, and you're like, oh my God, this blade is going to take my
I
head
know.
off. You do a sick ass flip and a sidestep, and you do like, okay, so you do like, I think it's called a jackknife or a gainer, and you land flat behind him. The sword whiffs wide, and then with a flick of his wrist, it goes behind his back so that he's basically doing a reinforced parry of his backside. And he turns to look at you with the most terrifying glare you have ever seen. What do you do?
He turns around.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Do I have time to use any spells? Or is it just
You can use a spell if you want, sure.
because Aki helped me a little, and in my nifty little box I have invisibility.
Ooh, spicy.
In my nifty little boxy, and I want to turn invisible, please, sir.
Okay, turn invisible.
Sweet.
So,
Yeah,
describe for me.
I will. Yeah, so he will try. So he's behind with his fucking and looks terrified, like ish. Like, I mean, it's hero, so he like looks terrified and also not. And then with a snap of his finger behind him, he turns invisible, and slowly walks around, trying not to make any noise. And then he tries to find a blind spot, which I'm not sure if he can find because it's like a ginormous chiliax, like death knight. But
Out of curiosity, what's your alignment?
my alignment,
Mhm.
like natural good. Are you asking that?
Yeah, like lawful good, neutral evil, chaotic good. What's your alignment?
I think I put him as like low key and like a 2-starred chaotic evil, but I like haven't looked, like I haven't really checked that too much.
That's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna assume some chaoticness in there somewhere.
Yes, for
So
sure.
As you're moving around, he starts shouting loudly to the people, but in kind of a flat tone.
Mhm.
Champions, remember, when you become blessed by your oath and you go out into the world, you are the arbiter of your way, and all who stand against it shall be seen in the greater light of day. And he takes out a sword and just pommel strikes you right in the chest.
He can.
And then he strikes you in the chest, and then he starts saying in Cheliax, suffer not the devil to smile, lest their grin makes them sin. Your chaos will never elude me.
Ew. I don't like you. I don't like anything of what you just said. Like, this is me out of character, but like, I don't like anything of what you just said.
Nah, hero would say that. Let's
He
face
comes
it.
at you with another
He would.
strike, and he just starts giving you he just starts striking. He's like, what is your oath? And he's swinging hard at your weapon. He's clearly just doing what's called a beat parry, where he's striking your weapon
Right.
directly. What is your oath?
I'm like thinking. I'm thinking what I can do. Fuck. God, I hate him. I hate him so much. I will change my oath to just be and to never have to deal with you ever again. Is he still invisible? I'm not sure if it like disappears once you've been struck and strike.
Yeah, if you are using regular invisibility, if you are struck, yeah, you lose it.
Okay, sweet.
Repeat.
He's being, what is his oath? He will parry first of all. Sorry, this is like very much not D&D because it should go fast.
okay.
But I'm like thinking
He's completely challenging you right now. He's asking you to keep repeating your oath. He's like, what is your oath?
right. He will continue to parry as he's probably being backed up more and more and more, and he will duck away out of one of the strikes if he can. I'm just explaining what I'm trying to do. He will duck away out of one of the strikes if he can. I'm not sure if I've taken damage yet, probably. But he will go like duck away, and can I switch weapons as I duck away?
Yeah.
Cool. So he ducks away, he switches weapons from the rapier to the ukulele. And I want to see, I don't know if this will hit, but I want to see if I can like fucking like strike him with the ukulele because it's two-handed on the back, and say very loudly, my oath is to be better than you.
Roll to hit.
Let's go.
Yes.
Fuck him up.
It's a nat 20. Oh, my
Let's
fucking
go.
laptop. My laptop knows when I'm angry. Yes.
Let's go.
You crit. Everyone hears this massive bong, and like on the distance, you're gonna like Jason of House Rulo, just kind of coming out as he recoils from the strike. Kind of has to adjust his spine a little bit and pop his shoulder back into place.
Fuck.
He turns around and then he says, "And how will you even try to become better than me?" And he starts swinging again. This is a kill stroke to the gut. What are you gonna do?
I will try with acrobatics to jump over it because I'm nimble, and then two-handed to strike down with a ukulele weapon, two-handed.
Right. Give me acrobatics.
Sweet. Oh God, please. That would be like, it will be really fucked up if I fuck up now. I'm gonna use my hero point.
Okay.
I feel like that was kind of necessary right now. 28.
Right. Yeah. You flip, you kabong the sword to the ground, flip over him. He kind of has this like recoil moment, snarls as he turns around, and like basically just does like a running charge kick and overhand strike coming straight down on you. And he says, "You didn't answer my question, boy. How are you going to become better than me?" And tries to strike at you.
He will duck or like roll out of the way. I need to like find it how will I become better than you? Oh, he could be really sassy and say, "By loving your son better than you ever could," but not sure if I should do that.
I mean, you know what? Nothing's stopping you. I'm right there. I'm watching this.
Actually, no, he will say that, but not by loving. He will like roll out of the way and just be like, by treating your son better than you ever could, and then he will try again, two-handed.
Okay, roll the hit.
Oh God, why is mine so extensive? That is a 9. Is roll to hit just a d20? Sorry, I'm like blinking.
Just a d20 plus all the bonuses.
What bonuses are we talking about?
So for you, let's see, you're using the loot. I think it would be dexterity modifier, your level, and +2 for being trained in it.
Dexterity for trained 2, 6 plus. Oh my God, what do we say? Level, which is 2, right?
3.
3.
3 plus 2 for being trained. That's 5. 5 plus dex modifier.
Oh shit. Oh, that is a oh my God. 26.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So you
that took a while.
So you say like, you know, how are you going to be better than me? And you say, by treating your son better than you. And you hear ribs break as you slam this ukulele and this massive battle ukulele into his gut. He knocks back and then starts charging up to you, undeterred, determination on his face like a sword. And he says, "And how could you possibly treat my son better than me, boy?" And comes with another massive strike down.
God.
No, this is it. Review.
He will do a really cool like acrobatic like one-handed cartwheel away from it. Actually, no, I will take that back. Wait one sec. How will you treat your son better than I ever could? I know. So instead of, because he's doing this again, right? Like he's going from 2 down.
Just another 12 to 6 kill strike.
So he will, you know how like swords can like deter the way of how they're swinging by like letting the blades slide.
Oh yeah, like a hanging parry. Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
Like exactly, that's the word, hanging parry. So he will try to do that with a lute, and he's like steps close up to him. And it's just like by showing him kindness in the face of weakness, and he will punch him.
Give me a roll to hit.
Oh, I'm being so bold. Oh, Hero will get it. Oh God, I hope my sister can protect me.
That's like it's fucking hot, shithead.
9. Fuck. Okay, that is a. Come on. Give me something good. Give me something good.
What was it?
28. Oh, God.
Okay. Okay.
Holy fuck.
Thank.
I am so
So you
nervous
Swing.
as
you
fuck.
you throw the strike, and you as you say this line about loving kindness in the face of weakness, and he basically eats the blow and keeps running, grabs you by the back. He puts like a hand up the back of your head, gets a
God, no.
whole handful of your hair, yanks your head back with great strength, and slams his head on your forehead and looks you right in the eye as he has you like kind of bent backwards.
Right.
And he says in a very low growl, "What are your intentions with my son?"
Sorry. Hero like completely like out of it, like probably like with anime, like blood dripping down like his forehead. He's just like, did I not make it clear?
Did I fucking stutter?
Yeah. Did I not speak? Are you ear tied or am I tongue tied? Because I thought I was making like he's very confused about like why this is happening right now in the midst of battle.
And as you're like, he kind of jolts your head again from the back, and he goes, "I asked you a question. What are your intentions with my son?"
Okay. I need to like, oh God, words are so important to me. To show him what it means to live, not only survive.
And then he stares at you for a bit. "Do you promise?
I can swear an oath.
Do you swear to me?
I swear on you.
So you swear to me that you will treat my son well and see that he lives well in my absence?"
And Hero like smirks and he's just like, yeah, probably the easiest promise I ever made.
No promises are ever easy. And he leans back and he throws you back at like kind of like in the direction of formation. He goes, "Good boy. Congratulations. You are a champion from this day forward."
I catch the shit out of you. I'm already healing you. I'm kissing you all over your big dumb face. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Kalman puts his sword away and looks to Jensen Ordo and he goes, "Teach the rest of your class, man." And then he just leaves. This took 5 minutes tops. He leaves. He sees Sarnai and he goes, "I'm efficient. Let's go to summoning class." And starts walking with Sarnai.
Hero is like complete like in Gritta's arms. Hero's just like complete and he's like, oh my God, I blacked out. Did I survive? What did I do? What happened? Oh my God, what
Amazing.
the fuck?
Don't even worry about it. Oh my God, that was so hot. I mean, amazing. It was so cool. What did I say before? Oh, fuck.
And he like looks around. He's like, oh my God, did my sister see this? Oh my God, please tell me I didn't piss my pants. Like, he's just like completely out of it.
Oh, I think she pissed hers.
So I want a few things. One, I want to apologize to my players. That scene went a lot longer than the usual fair time clock. And I want to thank you for your patience. I want to give you all a hero point. And if you don't get to spend it for this game, you can keep it and use it for next game. I need Fee and Makai to do a roll to see how well you took this lesson. For all the amazing role play you did and the choices you did, I'm going to give you all a +4 to whatever role you choose for this, because I don't know how the hell you could experience that and not get the fucking lesson.
Y'all,
And once
so
that's
good.
done, I'm going to ask Aki to confirm where Sarnai was when this was happening.
Fucking up, I was upstairs. I was watching the whole time.
Chilling
I
with
was
her
so-
dad.
Yes.
I was worried about like I think how it works is so Sarah and I watched from basically start to finish. Felt very, very bad. Because these are totally drills that like Sarnai gets at home. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, the demon one again. Oh no, it's the demon one again. Oh, stabbing. Oh God, I remember the first time my dad told me to kill him. It was not very, I didn't handle that well. I didn't handle it well all of the times, actually. I don't pass that one at all. And then it's just like And then it gets to the Greta one, and I'm like, please don't kill Greta. The Greta's like the one that I like the most.
No.
My
Aw, that
favorite.
Greta
And
is
then I got to the
right.
hero one, and he's just been. I would like to impose myself on myself a -1 for the rest of the day because I think I'm shocked.
Shook it.
I don't.
Holy shit.
That was a lot of
shook to mania.
declarations all at once, and all of them were positive to me. I don't think Sarnai is not used to that kind of thing, and now Sarnai is like, "Am I married?" That was
So
beyond.
disrespectful.
That was
Wow.
beyond
Mm.
Talaxian courting. You know, that was way beyond whatever the hell Greta did. You know, to friggin' Wilmanax over there who failed class today. Like that was a lot. And I personally don't think Sarnai's gonna be all there for his next
Wild.
class.
Yeah. And then there's
Okay.
your dad just strutting like it's a Tuesday, going, "All right, son, let's go to summoning class."
Wait,
I'm
was he,
Terrorized a bunch of children,
was
arranged
he
a marriage
still-
for my
was he still
son.
hurt
Tuesday.
from the rib attack? I'm like, because did he heal himself from that?
Nope.
Maybe I already blacked out when that happened.
Oh, it's all right. No, he has not shown that he's done that yet. That may happen at summoning class. We'll see. But I need to know how
Okay.
your rolls went for champions class.
I got with the bonus that you gave us very graciously. I got a 30.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Jesus.
Let's go.
What'd you get, Mackay?
Actually, no, wait, it's a 29. Sorry, I added wrong.
Mm,
Sorry,
fine.
that's
Let's go.
29.
Let's go.
I got, let me open up my, wait, no. Because you got us a +4, 24.
Okay.
I don't need
Ooh,
a calculator for that.
you can have my
Alright.
extra one that I miscalculated.
Okay.
PJ's
so-
just like, add 1 for bad math. Question mark mathematicians.
math magicians.
Oh, math.
Oh,
So-
mathematicians.
mathematicians.
Hey, they're
Uh,
cool cats and magicians.
Yeah. That being said, we are going to go to Arcana Zoology.
Eee. I am excited.
Right.
Oh yeah, if it's anything like this class, I'm very excited too.
So you go to the Arcana Zoological facilities on the campus. There's this kind of like big like safari zone front to it, and walking in there you can smell already the kind of pungent smell of animal feed, you know, living animals, grass and water that it's not fresh, but it's enough to give an animal, right? You see there's 2 individuals there, the 2 teachers. One is Miss Grodoon and the other is Mr. Woodward. And they greet you with a big wave, and they're like, and Woodward says, "Hi there. We were just gonna go take a gander at some of the monsters out there. We might even take a look at old Smokey if you want to meet Big Red." And then Miss Grodoon goes, "Not during Parents' Day. They're not supposed to know about Big Red. Look, I don't care about secrets none. If you have a secret, that's on you. Your mistake was telling me." And then they look to all the teachers and to the students and the parents, and they say, "Never mind. That's just a little show and tell. A little song and dance we do. Oh, would you like to look at the owlbear, or would you like to go talk to the dancing rhinoceros or another fey creature that we have back there?"
Maybe the owlbear?
"Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Beatrice has definitely been wanting to see you again. Let's go now." And they lead everyone. And Woodward just grabs a whole bunch of feed and starts walking out. Ms. Grodoon just kind of gives all the parents a spiel. She's like, "So here at the Arcana Zoological Exhibit here at the Arcana Museum, we work really hard to make sure that magical animals can be studied as well as be safe. So no one should be in any harm. I cannot stress this enough. Everyone's going to be okay." You hear Aurora, your shoulder start to buzz as your
Damn it.
Hmm.
No, I was just about to be like, holy crap, I don't think I've ever been this sweaty from a D&D game before. I'm like,
such a good session. Oh
dude,
my
my
god.
hands were like shaking beneath. I was just like, oh my god, Hero's gonna die. He's
So
he's
we're
just
back.
gonna
Oh, hey, the
die.
audio's
we're
back.
back.
Fee.
I am doing fine.
Yeah.
All right. So Ezra, thank you so
No
much.
worries.
I don't know where we lost the audio, but I'll give you all a quick summation. We went to the Arcana Zoological exhibit. Woodward and Graudun talked to some of the parents last time, the parents and the students about the animals on exhibit. And they're going to go see Beatrice, which is an owl bear on the grounds. Aurora's dad kind of had some reservations saying that they don't even make their animals with magic. They just capture them like a bunch of poachers. That just seems kind of, weak and ill-advised. And I believe we had Aurora talking to her dad from there.
Yeah, and she was just like, well, I don't think they just go out and capture them. I think, ones that can't survive in the wild or, are injured and need help. And I mean, just the study of creatures like this is always absolutely fascinating because we learn more about the world and the world around us.
I suppose, but if you could just create them, why would you need to learn about the world around you? Come on, Aurora. I didn't spend hours with you in the lab and days with you in the lab so that we could just be limited by our reality. We could be more than that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, there's some fascinating creatures here. I didn't know they had goats that could play music before.
Goats they could play. Do they teach them to do that, or do the goats come magically assisted to play music?
The goat just opens its mouth and it plays music. I've never seen anything like it before. And then I just want to be like, excuse me, is Psycho around?
So you ask that, and Woodward just goes, "Oh, you mean my best buddy? Oh,
Yeah.
you know he's here. Absolutely. You want me? I can summon him right now."
Yes, actually. I think that'd be a great idea.
Okay, sure. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out like a flask, opens it up, and starts. It's not even nip. Like he starts having a good deep drink of what is definitely an alcoholic beverage. Some of the parents are like, "Is he drinking on the job?" And he goes, "Hey, listen, I don't go to where you work and tell you how to count gold. Don't go to where I work and tell me how to drink my booze. Mind
It's
your
an
business."
adventuring school.
And then he takes the rest of the flask and starts pouring it in a circle on the ground. And he goes, "Okay, shoot, I'm always bad at this part. I can never get it right. Wub wub, double wub 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 dub. Shoot, I don't know your tunes, man." And suddenly you hear this and bouncing out of the Arcana Zoological exhibit is almost like a toy goat, like one of those itty bitty like purse goats with the really weird like square eyes, but the eyes now are massive, like the size of dinner plates, and you see like rainbow lights coming out of their eyes, and as they open their mouth you can hear this intense dubstep music. The whole Arcana Zoological exhibit changes into this like nighttime rave, and the animals are losing their minds.
Man, I love
Woodward's just
Rangabang.
like, "I don't know the words, but this song is cool."
Okay, that went a little bit more than I expected. But yes, see the goat. It plays music. It has to have some sort of magic.
You know, Aurora, this is you've done a good job giving me something to study. It's been quite a long time since you adequately gave me something to study. This, good for you, my perfect little daughter. This is wonderful. I love it. Please get closer so Daddy can examine it.
Okay. Yeah. No. Just, we'll get a little bit closer to Psycho. Just like a little bit.
All right. It's like putting your head up to a speaker at a concert. The closer you get, the more abrasive the sound waves are. And your dad's like, no. You're not quite there. You're not doing it yet. Get a little closer to the mouth. Hold the throat so I can look down its mouth.
That might seem a little dangerous, but
Oh, it's nothing a spell can't cure, my dear. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Okay. We'll try to attempt to do that.
All right, give me a fortitude save as you put your head directly into this thing.
That is 14.
14. You put your head, in this direction of the goat, and sure enough, it's like you hear this horrible static noise suddenly. Your ears hurt, your brain feels fuzzy. You're starting to develop a very powerful headache. And the unfortunate thing about all this is because of the arcane sigil, even though you can't hear anyone now, you have Deaf 1, you can still hear your dad going, well, I say, that's most fascinating. Good show, Aurora. Good. Yes, indeed. You definitely did well this time. Great job.
Thanks. Oh.
Woodward just kind of grabs you, and you can see he's talking to you, but nothing's coming out. You just hear that horrible static noise. And he goes, and then kind of like walks away, his little gnome legs kicking the dirt as he walks. And then you hear your dad go, "Oh my, Aurora, it seems you've busted an eardrum. That's not good. We should not have done that to your ears. We'll see if we can fix that right away. Hold very still. Daddy will fix the problem as he always does. 1 second. The deaf is cured."
Okay. I'm just like, oh God, that was not pleasant.
No, it's not. But I learned a lot. You might enjoy this, Aurora. Apparently, this creature is Fae. You'll know how we like Fae in this family. But its throat is actually an interdimensional sound chamber for different chaotic influxes. Isn't that wonderful?
It is fascinating. I do.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to look up what some of that means, but it sounds vaguely familiar.
Oh, good. Yes. Well, maybe when you leave this dreadful academy and come back to Dad's lab, we'll make sure that you have massive magical education and great and wonderful powers. I can show you how to do that thing that the goat just did to your face to easily at least a town. I'm not condoning it, but if you need it, it's there.
That's very good to know.
Good. Is there something else you wish to show me, daughter of mine? I must admit, this actually some merit to this dirty little pig pen after all.
I mean, we're gonna go take care of an owlbear.
Oh, right. An owlbear, boring. I can make owlbears, but please lead the way. Remember, posture makes perfect, and you're my perfect little girl.
Yes, sir. And like, I guess we're going to find the owlbear. Where's the owlbear? I don't know. The gnome walked off.
So Woodward, realizing you can hear now, gets Groudon, who is like coming with medical supplies, sees that you're fine, and then just kind of hides them behind a tree like nothing happened. And they take you to the owlbear, Beatrice. And they look to you and they say, well, last time I think I remember seeing you here. You liked feeding the critter. If you keep a flat hand, I'm sure they'd like to get food from you again.
Yes, sure. Yes. Also, while this is going on, I want to, just because Aurora feels incredibly bad about keeping Pebble in her bag all day, like just kind of like opened it up slightly so he can fly out and hopefully not be noticed by her dad, and just so he can stretch his wings for a little bit.
Okay.
This can't go wrong at all.
No. In fact, give me a deception check to make sure it doesn't go wrong.
Uh-huh. Oh, look at that +1 deception.
Nothing like a
I'm
plus
not
one
going to
give
use
so.
you dice. You did
Whoa.
not treated me well so far today.
A plan. Absolutely no
that's-
downsides.
That is a dirty 20. I literally can only roll one higher than that.
That's not bad. Okay, cool. Yeah. You kind of start to try and like turn your shoulder and the sigil away, hoping that does the trick. And
Maybe I shift the bag to a
Let's
different
go.
shoulder.
Mhm.
So it's like it's on the opposite side of the sigil now.
So with that, Pebbles does get a little bit of freedom kind of
Mhm.
flying around. The flapping, you see the owlbear, their eyes go wide and they see Pebbles. And now they're like, you can see like their giant awkward bear body trying to flap their arms like they want to join it. But obviously they're a flightless bird.
Mhm.
Give me a nature check to do a handling animal. You're gonna get a +2 because this bird does like you.
Yep. I mean, it's a +7.
Oh, not bad. Not bad
Yeah.
at all.
And then it was a plus what?
+2.
+2. That is 18.
18. Okay, good. Yeah, you are able to feed the bird. The bird takes the feed from your hand and then you can see it calming down. It's not about to like try to break out and go fly with Pebbles. It calms down,
Mhm.
relaxes, and eats the food. And then you can see its giant head just kind of bonk right into your torso, looking for head scritches.
Yes, I would give it head scratches.
Good.
You can just hear it going as it's just cuddling you.
Oh God. Aurora has the magic touch. Wait, does that also work on kitsunes? I need to know for personal
We'll have to figure this out.
reasons. Hmm.
We'll run some tests later.
Yeah. So your dad, you can feel his presence there, watching you do his thing with the bird. He goes, Aurora, no, this creature's filthy. I'm pretty sure it uses its own beaks to preen its body full of nasty diseases, critters. Do you want to keep touching this filthy thing, or do you want to come and we'll study divination, or maybe even transmutation? We'll make owlbears.
I mean, I'm in the class right now. I mean, I don't know how I would study divination or transmutation in this class right now.
Oh, we don't need to be in this class. Come with me. I'll teach you. I know way more than most of all the professors here. We'll make our own owlbears. Now leave and we'll talk.
I just have like an out of character question. Would the manufactured owlbears be the same as like born owlbears? Because that's actually quite interesting. Would like the created owlbears be like the normal owlbears, and would the normal owlbears recognize the manufactured owlbears as like their own, or as something? Sorry,
It's okay.
That's
That's a good
something
question.
strange.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Your dad, if that question is positive, would say absolutely. We're literally making magical creatures. They're made magically too. They would be undecipherably different. They would be the exact same thing. Only this would be our homegrown little owlbear.
oh my god. Also, since kitsunes technically are kind of fox-like, could you make a kitsune? Like, could you make a fox person?
I mean, I think you'd have to ask Aurora. But Aurora,
Yes.
so
Yes.
the question your dad posited, is kind of coming back on this tangent, is asking you, do you want to make an owlbear with me? Do you want to make an owlbear? Come home with that right now. We don't need the school anyway. It's in the way. Come home to my lab and we'll make an owlbear today.
Yes, hero from somewhere. Yes.
Take the deal.
Say
Is-
yes, Aurora.
And where would I not be a character on the show anymore? Because I'd be going back to Taldor.
Shit. Yeah, he does live in Taldor, very far away.
Mhm.
So,
I mean,
like I said, this school is abysmal. I can teach you way more than anyone here, and we can make owlbears all day.
but I've made friends.
My daughter, my perfect daughter. I thought I was very clear. We can make friends. We can probably copy their souls, make homunculi, and then if you don't like them, it's not like a murder, is it? No, it's just throwing out a trash thing.
I mean, I do want to stay here. I mean, I feel like I'm learning a lot, and I mean, I promised I'd come back once it's like all over and I've graduated.
Give me a diplomacy check.
I am trained in diplomacy, at least. Come on, dice, don't fail me now. Could use a hero point.
Smart.
Oh, God. Why are all my dice failing me tonight? Okay, diplomacy. That is a 24.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fine. I'm paying for education. I suppose I should give it a shot with you. Sure. Of course. Continue to enjoy your time. Maybe next year or next semester, we'll revisit the conversation about you leaving this place early and coming back with Dad, and we will do so many experiments. Until then, just please be careful when you touch animals. They're filthy creatures, including a little flittering beast.
I mean, that's why we have prestidigitation, right?
This is true, actually. My smart daughter made a smart point. Thank you. Yes, of course.
Thank you.
What's one more thing you'd like to do in Arcana Zoological class before we end the scene?
Me thinking, I don't know. Part of me was like, she is not brave enough to ask what Big Red is. She is not brave enough.
If you want to, you can do whatever you want.
Because there was the mention of that, and then I was just going, is she brave enough to ask what Big Red is?
It could be.
Yeah, no,
I
she will just.
If she isn't, maybe Pebble from somewhere can ask, and people will just confuse it for her asking. I'm just saying.
It's true. So what are you gonna do, Aurora? You're gonna ask about Big Red?
Yeah, just be like, you mentioned Big Red. What's that?
Oh. So Big Red is well, they're sort of like a big special project that Woodward and I have been working on for quite a while. You cannot tell anyone about this because it's a bit of a secret.
No, I'm not. I won't tell anybody.
Well, it seems you have a very special way with animals. Beatrix seems to like you. So we have been raising for quite some time a red dragon.
Really?
Yeah. Max V is his nickname. Max for a million. Oh, he's a big and tall. He's gotten really large. He's a handful. To be sure, he's a handful. Yeah. I'll tell you what. If you seem to have such an effect on animals, you should come by sometime. Maybe you can help me and Woodward raise Max EV a bit more.
I think I'd actually really enjoy that. I actually really do enjoy like getting to spend time with the animals and getting to interact with them.
Of course. Yes, sure, absolutely. So whenever you're free to come on by classes or after school, let me know. I'll make sure I introduce you to Max EV. Big Red,
yeah.
And he's going to take to you keen like fire on a matchstick. I know it. All right.
Sounds great.
Secret, because they find out we're keeping a big red dragon here. They might, So,
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna tell anybody.
it's a good class. Hey, well, that's it for class. So go pop off. Go leave.
Yep, I will.
Give me your Arcana Zoological Study check.
Cool. I was like, can I argue medicine?
I'm thinking, oh, because you burst your eardrums at your dad's request.
Maybe diplomacy.
Diplomacy is a worse skill than medicine. I can do nature. Nature's better than diplomacy, but
Let's do nature. I think
Okay.
nature's pretty good for you. And that
I
makes
was
a lot of
literally
sense.
just like, what are my best skills? Medicine is one of them. That is a 23.
Good, doing pretty good. So I think the last scene of the night, we are going to, because again, this is a part 2 for a good reason. We're gonna go to the summoning class next week. I want to end tonight with Dusty, Abuelo, and Marine Lagruno in an alchemy class. So you go to alchemy class. You smell the familiar sense of chalk, graphite, wooden tables, very unusual solutions, and probably very more unusual cleaning solutions made to clean up the other ones. You come in and your Well's a little slow, but man, is he like, he's determined. He's like, I'm going to see Mijo's class. I'm going to meet her. Oh, we're going to talk about cooking. Those meals going to be so exciting. And he finally just gets in there and he pulls out a seat and he kind of climbs up into it, puts his walking stick across his lap, and he goes, okay, Mijo, where's your teacher?
Professor Morenle. Are they here? Hello?
So suddenly you hear this horrible shattering of glass and this massive explosion, and a door in the back of the class opens up and she comes out. Her goggles on her face. She has this giant grin with like a gap in her front tooth, and she just rubs the soot off her glasses. She goes, and that is why we always wear eye protection. And as she puts it up on her head, you can see like where the goggles like made a tan mark. And she goes, okay, class, so today we are going to learn about safety.
Okay.
Wear eye protection. Next lesson.
Wonderful. Writing that down. All right. Next
thing, we're going to learn about something called covalent bonds. Ooh. I know it's boring, but here's how we're going to learn it. We're going to throw a bunch of chemicals together, and we're going to talk about how the chemicals work together. And
okay,
Alwyn.
Yes. Hello.
Is that your little grandfather I see there?
Yes, this is Abuelo. He joined today. I wanted to show some of the cooking. Oh, by the way, don't reach into the bag. So last time I was making those buns and I made that one that kind of erupted into like smoke. Well, I got better at it. So I made these two. This one is like it's kind of like a golden, almost like the Japanese milk bread, like that kind of like tone and color and very fluffy. It's like this is a healing one, and then this, and it's just bright red, like just like a dinner roll. And it's like, and this one's alchemist fire. I don't know if you want to eat this one, but I did make it.
She looks around. She goes, I think I want to try eating the alchemist fire bread. Class, how many times? What do we always say? Embrace progressive change. If it's different, give it a shot. Maybe I'll blow up. Give it. Come here.
And that's why I also made
Maybe I'll
one.
blow
So
up.
yes, there you go.
She takes it. She takes a bite. Wow. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. This is first of all, it tastes amazing. Secondly, everything's on fire. Flames the side of my face. And suddenly a gout of fire actually shoots out of her mouth as she's like, I need some base chemicals. Does anyone have any base chemicals right now? Milk would be terrific.
I got sugar. I don't know if that helped, but here.
So she just starts pouring it, and she gets another chemical, and she starts mixing it together. Ellen, that was truly special. Thank you so much for that experience. Your grandfather, Abuelo, is just laughing. Just
Yeah, see, so that's like it's like a potion, but I made it taste not like shit.
oh, yeah, no, I see what you did there. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. And so she walks up to you two, and she says, "So are you? Well, did you raise Aldwin? Did you raise you, Aldwin?"
Yeah. For as long as I remember, I was raised by my abuela here.
Oh, that's so great. Yeah. My parents went missing, and I was actually raised by my uncle Isawo. It was a great time. I learned a lot of science from a goblin. I recommend them. They're great teachers.
It makes a lot of sense. Wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? I would just like to hold on. Everyone, keep pouring chemicals. If it gets too fizzy or it changes states of matter, run away. Okay, so I would love to just talk about food and chemical. You know what? Let's start making something. Let's start grabbing chemicals and let's start experimenting.
Oh yes, that would be great. Yeah, so like all one bag, like kind of upturns it. Just like there's a bag of flour, there's like all like the baking powder and all that stuff, and then there's just like vials of stuff like mixed in there. It's like, so I've been trying with different stuff. Like I made like obviously the alchemist fire. I made some serene buns. I call them like cloud bread because it sounds fun. But I was wondering, is there anything new that you have? I would love to try something and like, I don't know, make something a little bit hearty.
I think I do. One second. And she runs away. She comes back with this very unique flask with a cork stopper, and she puts it down, thunk, comes out the top, and she goes, "This is a very special mutagen, and I think mixing this with the food will either change the food or change who eats it."
Both are very exciting, honestly.
Well, I trust the chef, your expertise. I'm only the woman giving you the chemicals. What are you going to do with them?
So it's like, I was gonna turn that, but I was like, well, I don't know, what do you want to make? Is it something that like, because I've been just using some of your recipes and just mixing the chemicals in, and it's just basically we've been using this instead of like the water or the milk or the fats, and it's been working out pretty well. Just you gotta put some magic into it. Jenna, you could do no problem.
That was to, I'm sorry, out of character. That was to the teacher or to Abuelo?
To abuela.
Abuelo just kind of, is that thing that some elderly do. They kind of mess with their lips a little bit, kind of play with their teeth. Neil, I really miss your grandmother would make this lemon pound cake sort, and whenever I was in a bad mood, she'd make it for me. And your parents, they were such good kids. Whenever I was in a bad mood or my birthday, they would give me the lemon cake too. I think for such a special occasion, we should share some lemon cake, you and I.
That would sound really wonderful. So and then Alwyn's gonna take the chemical that they got from wedding day, kind of just like put a pinky finger in and taste it. It's like yeah, we'll put this in there. This will probably get the same kind of thing, but we need so much sugar. And then kind of like putting it all together, and again just putting the bread, getting their bow staff out, making it rolling pin sized, kind of putting it together and mixing it and getting all sorted and putting that chemical in for the inside of the bread, essentially, to kind of give the lemony flavor, but also like pouring maybe half the bag of sugar to counteract whatever weird like chemical taste it is.
All right,
and just start baking, but with magic.
I love it. Okay, and in Marine, she's got her notes and she's got her graphite and she's taking notes and she's kind of giving you like hands-on tips and pointers about how chemistry works, and you already know like how the cooking works. So you're learning there's a massive overlap between like alchemical science and cooking, and there's this language that you're learning and you're bonding over. Give me a crafting check.
Oh, I'm glad I got trained in that this level. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Okay, cool. So you make it, and sure enough, it looks like lemon pound cake. It's surprisingly moist. There's of course, no cream, like no whipped cream on it, because you're just making the cake with the ingredients. But it's there, and it looks really good. And your abuelo just goes, "Oh, mijo, this looks amazing. I cannot wait to try it. Let's, your teacher, she's so smart, and she's so good to you. Let's all share some together, okay?"
Yeah, no, that'd be great. Professor, let's definitely let's try to have some together. Alwyn with kind of like just a knife, just like puts it into the bread, kind of winces and slices down. If there's no explosion, I'm just like, okay, no explosions, great.
No explosions. It just does that kind of spread that moist cake has, where it's just kind of, ooh, you know what I mean? I can't quite make the sound. You know the sound. If you know how cake is, you know the sound. And everything looks fine now. Just the moment of trial. Got to eat it.
Alwyn was just like, let me try it first before either of you do, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, Alwyn will just eat it.
Okay. Give me a fortitude save.
Valid. Where is my fort? Oh, that's the best one. That is another dirty 20.
Okay, not bad. So you take a bite, and yeah, it's lemon cake. You made lemon cake, and it tastes amazing. It's very sweet. It's very tart. It's very fluffy. Yeah, it definitely needs the cream topping, but it's pretty. Like, you could just cut off a slab of hot butter and put it on this thing, and it would be good to go. It's perfect. And then you notice suddenly everyone looks taller, like 6 inches taller. And then they're looking at you, and your grandfather says, "Mijo, are you okay? Are you all right?"
I thought I was small already, but I didn't just get shorter. Everyone got taller.
Mijo, you're shrinking. Like, still, you're still shrinking, Mijo. You're getting smaller. And sort of looking up, and they just keep growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And Marinlane just goes, "Yep. That was supposed to be a giant's growth potion. Oopsie daisy, it apparently got inverted in the process. Yeah, you're shrinking, buddy."
Oh, okay. Well, I'm already used to being the short one. But when is it gonna stop?
Well,
Lord
that's
King.
that is why science is exciting, because we don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Oh,
What is
wonderful.
this
I'm
school?
still getting smaller. Great. Can you hear me, Abuela?
Abuelo's like, "Okay, mijo, and I can't hear. I'm very old, mijo." And then he starts laughing. "I'm kidding. Of course I can hear you. Of course I can hear. I can hear you across the world. But you're very small. I'd say he's like 6 inches." And Marinlane goes, and sure enough, they get a ruler.
Oh,
and
hi.
you are 6 inches tall.
Well, what are they? Okay. How do I get if I eat more, will I get smaller, or will I go? I probably shouldn't eat more.
So you see your grandfather laugh as he takes a bite, and Marinlane laughs. She takes a bite. You all shrink together, and you just laugh as you keep eating what's left of the cake. But of course, at this point, since you're so tiny, you only eat so much of the cake. You don't get shorter after the first bite, thankfully.
Oh,
Everyone
okay.
else leaves
I was
when
about to
the
say,
bell goes off.
Shrink into the atoms.
Well, I guess next time what should I do next time? Should I add more or less?
I don't know. I think what we need to do is maybe add a counter agent. I don't know, maybe butter, eggs, catalyzer. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Next time, Abuelo, you make it, and then we could try it, and I'll just put the stuff in there. You're better at baking, anyways.
And he chuckles and he goes, I do okay, Mule, but I'm not going to be baking forever. One of these days, it's just going to be you baking alone. And that's going to make me sad, Mule, but it's going to be good because I know that your parents will be very proud of you, and I will be very proud of anything that you bake.
Yeah, that's the idea.
This is why I like lemon cake. It's the best cake when you're sad, Mule.
Alwyn just takes another bite of the crumb of cake in his hand.
He gives you, of course, the very warm grandfather hug he always gives you. And Marinley just goes, oh, dude, me next. I want a grandfather hug. And he goes, okay, come here. Grandpa gives great big hugs. And he gives her a great big hug. And she's just, And I need the check to see how you did in class today. You can use alchemy, crafting, anything you want.
He passes. PJ, come on. Look at everything that just happened. He passes. You're kidding
definitely
me?
crafting. Well, bad news, good news.
Okay.
Bad news, I rolled a 3. Good news, that's my lucky number that I rolled before the session, so I get to re-roll it.
Oh, snap. I love that. All right, let's go.
And that next one was an 18, so it's gonna be a total of 25.
Okay.
I'll see you. Okay. 25. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna do a quick little setup. We're gonna call it for a night. So Aki, Sarnai, and Kalmund go to the summoning class. You see a lot of people in this room. Over in the corner, you see kind of back up against the wall, like trying so hard to flex all of his muscles. You see Melee, and you see Parthenax already summoned. And next to Melee, you see his dad, this 8-foot tall, rippling muscled, long mullet hair, wearing only like the barbarian shoulder straps, the fur underwear, the fur boots, looking like he's right out of Conan, just looming above his son. You recognize him as Maximum Powers, a grand adventurer of yore. He and his party solved many world crises, slayed many evil dragons and demons, rescued many princesses. This Maximum Powers is also yoked through the throat with all of his muscles and just looks condescending at everyone with his big old blade behind him. Kalman just looks to him and he goes, is that overcompensating asshole your rival?
Rather his son, yes, picked a fight with me. Day 1, lost, but this makes so much more sense.
I see. Did you win adequately? You said he lost, yes?
Yes, I defeated him thoroughly.
Good
Was
luck.
able to clean up the rest of the mess on the way out.
That was adequate of you. And then he stops as he looks at your summoning teacher. Your summoning teacher has a book in their hand and looks up at Kalmund. They lock eyes. You. And that's where we're going to end episode 7
dear. They
of
locked eyes in my
Wayward
head. They kissed.
Arcadium.
Oh my god, I am so
Uh-oh.
stoked for next episode. Holy shit.
Let's go.
All right, so we are going to say our good nights. Thank you so much for tuning into Parents' Day. Part 2 will be happening next week for Parents' Day, where we will be opening up with the summoning class, as well as some more school activities and some more heartbreaks, whether it's awes or daws. And with that being said, let's say our goodbyes, starting with Aurora. Aurora, please tell us, or Aubrey, I should say, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Yes, it is I, Aubrey, of the character that has the worst dad. I win! And you can find me on the internet pretty much everywhere at Mad Queen Cosplay. I am the GM and co-producer of Goblets and Gays and Anima Magiri. You can also find me on Bring Your Own Mech, and also find me over on The Lost Caravan on Thursday playing some Deadlands Reloaded. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm pretty much just playing Winona Earp, if you know the show.
Nice.
Nice.
And
I'm so sorry. Keep
I was
going.
like, I was just me saying, I think that's it.
Awesome. Well, so if you have more, let me know. I'm always happy to hear you talk some more about the cool stuff you all are doing. That being said, though, Makai, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
What's poppin', party people? It's your boy, you they, you them, Makai, and surprise, you can follow me on Twitter at WannabeBA, Wannabe Voices on anything that matters, but I don't do a lot. But you know who does? Someone in your local area. They're trying to get something off the ground. They're trying to do something cool, and you could be a part of it. So hit up your friends, hit up your homies, hit up anyone in your area doing art, music, just something neat, and just spread the word.
Yeah. Well, next up, we have Dusty. Please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Oh, yes, I am Dusty, again, using he, they pronouns as always. And you can find me on the internet and Twitterverse at Dusty E. Hill. And you can find me on cast at other pods like Anamamagiri, Bring Your Own Mech, and Goblets and Gays. And probably a bunch of other stuff, including the person behind Season Stories, Season Stories at Season Stories. And yeah, just follow me at Dusty Hill. I tweet about everything. There's going to be probably some cool things coming out for all those things too. So yeah.
Hey. Next up, Fee. Tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Yes. Hi, my name is Fee. I go by they, them. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok under Fitamin. I post a lot of K-pop and cosplay stuff and anime nerd stuff as well. I play Hiro Kitsugane. Your Parents' Day is still going on, so I guess the F-boy of your dreams. And yeah, it was super exciting. Oh my god, I'm like so excited, like genuinely so stoked for like next episode. Crap.
Woo! Well, I think next up, someone who's definitely been super patient, Aki, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I am Aki, the patient, and you can find me on the interwebs, netverse. All of those words make sense in my head. At Akinomi_art. I am also the co-producer of Goblets and Gays and Anamamagiri and the Gone the Well seasons of stories, and I'm on the Byam and I'm on Corvids, and I stream on Fridays at the Dragons and Things Network at 9 p.m. Eastern, and that's the so many things. I should stop. I should stop, but I won't. But I should.
Don't stop.
Nah,
The world wants
don't
you to
stop.
stop.
Can't stop.
Flip him the bird and tell him I'm gonna keep going.
Exactly.
Flip them to pepper.
Flip him the pebbles. All right, so guys, I'll just leave a little on me. My name is PJ McGaw. You can find me all over the internet at pj.mcgaw, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Come find me, confirm me. Let's have fun. This is your invite to stalk me on the internet. Politely, respectfully, stalk me respectfully. That being said, when I'm not here with these absolute legends, you can find me here on this channel, 8 p.m. to 11 on Wednesdays for Edge of Legend, as the heroes of tomorrow are currently in a fun little arc called The Dance of the Imperial Tiger. They have gone back to the country of Shin with Rufa to investigate not only his mysterious past, but how he can possibly save the future of his homeland. So tune in to 8 to 11 to see that story arc on Wednesdays here as well. On Fridays, 6 to 9-ish p.m., you can find me and Wes_IRL for a Yeet for Initiative as we do the Rebellion of Brayden. Last episode was an insane battle. I almost died, and we'll see where it goes from there. There's so many more announcements, but we'll get to those when the time comes. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to all these amazing players that were patient and dramatic and funny and brilliant and scarred for life. I love you all. And without further ado, we are going to raid. We're going to be raiding
Daddy.
ridiculous streams. Did you call my daddy?
What?
You did? You did?
I thought we agreed to mommy.
Thank you, Mommy.
Thank you, mommy. Oh, that felt nasty. I want to take that back. I want to take that
It felt
back.
bad and you should feel bad. All right. Well, we're gonna be rating very soon. We need a battle cry. What should we shout as we enter ridiculous streams VR chat?
Or mommy.
Daddy.
Mommy. Just say mommy.
Mommy. Sorry. Mommy.
Let's do it.
Sorry. Mommy.
Mommy,
Sorry. Mommy.
All right. You heard it here first. We're gonna be rating these lovely people, and I want you to be very polite and very awesome, like I know you are, and then just say mommy. Just freak them the fuck out. All right.
Anyone say mommy?
Rating in 3, 2, and 1.